on Sunday we have some sort of certification, right?
Yeah, so on Sunday we are having a NLP, become a NLP life coach session for 4 hours, right?
Yeah,
So
1:30
we
to
will
5.
learn. Yeah, so we will learn about NLP and coaching, counseling, how they are different, how this model combines everything together. So that is all we are going to learn during the program tomorrow.
I did this program for NTPC.
Acha, NTPC, I know NTPC.
Yeah, so I did that program for them,
That's
and
great.
it's about now 15 years back
Okay,
I did that.
quite a while. Yeah.
Yeah.
Good evening, Ashwin, and warm welcome.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening, Shweta, and good evening, Swaminathan. Warm welcome to all of you to this session, exciting session on use power of subconscious mind with NLP. Good evening, Ami. How are you?
Fine, sir.
How are you? How is after yesterday's meditation session? How are you feeling now?
Feeling very, very good.
Thank you. Good evening, Samuel. How are you?
I'm good. Sorry. Thank you.
No, no worries. Welcome.
Thank you. गवर्नमेंट ऑफ इंडिया का स्टार्ट हो गया, वहां से 2 फ्लाइट्स इंडिया, एक फ्लाइट लैंड कर चुकी है, एक फ्लाइट और जल्दी कल सुबह लैंड कर जाएगी। जितने भी स्टूडेंट्स हैं हमारी
Good evening, Shivaguru. How are you?
Fine, sir. Good evening.
Good evening. So we will wait for another 5-6 minutes for rest of you to join. So you're free to introduce yourself, share about your experience. We had a meditation session yesterday. Shivaguru was also part of it. So you can share how you felt during the program. VK, if you can tell me your name, it will be great. Abhi can share her experience. Arif was there. And you can tell me
Yes,
also, yeah, and you can also tell me what do you expect from today's session so that we can also, I will try to include even that also during the program if it is not already included.
I got a sound sleep. That's one thing.
1 minute, I will mute others. Yeah.
I got a sound sleep, which I told you about. This whole life, whole night is not, in breaks. I got a full sleep all night. That is
Great.
one, and I would like to know about the subconscious mind and
Yeah.
Hypnosis and those kind
Right.
of things, which I'm not aware. I'm just not aware about those
Yeah.
things.
Great, doesn't matter. So uh, uh, the course which we are going to do right now, these 90 minutes, we will start with the very basic concepts. So what is subconscious mind, NLP, and then we will put everything together today. Uh, if you can get up early in the morning at 5:30 a.m., use the same link and join the meditation session tomorrow. So early in the morning, our conscious is not completely awake. So best time for this kind of meditation to remove negativity, stress, overthinking, anxiety, depression, and so on. And then if you are not registered, please go and register for Sunday's session at 1:30 to 5:30. We are going to learn a life coach model, right? So we will understand this life coach unique model which I have designed with the experience I had over the years, and we can connect this with coaching, counseling, and also we will see how these NLP techniques can be used in both coaching and counseling together, and of course in training, facilitation, as a gym instructor, as a dietitian, as a human resource professional or L&D professional. So we'll cover all that. So good evening, Dr. Vedi, and warm welcome once again to the session. VK, if you could tell me your name, it would be great if you're comfortable. So till we wait for others to join, you're free to introduce yourself, share your expectation from the course, share how you felt in the past sessions, meditation sessions. So you're free to do that. If you have any questions, you are free to ask. We will start by 7:35, 7:36.
Are you going to touch on hypnosis also today?
I'm sorry.
Are you going to touch on hypnosis
Yeah,
also
I'm
today?
going to touch on hypnosis as well. So while we did the yesterday's meditation session, 50% was hypnosis and 50% was NLP.
Hello, sir.
Hi, good evening.
Good evening, sir. Sir, this is Shweta here.
Hi, Shweta.
So, exactly what is hypnosis? I am not getting actually.
No problem. So I'm going to explain it during the program. So you can
Okay.
your question will be answered at the by the end of
Okay.
this
No, you just now you said, na, sir, that yesterday it was 50% NLP and
hypnosis here.
50%
Yeah.
hypnosis. That's why I
So
asked that.
so what was hypnosis and what was NLP? I will share it during the program.
Okay. Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Welcome. So Arora ji, good evening and warm welcome.
Good evening, Saji.
Good evening, everybody. This is Mugilan from Bangalore.
Hi, good evening, Mugilan, and warm welcome.
Thank you, Sanjay.
So I think you missed yesterday's session, right?
Yeah, yesterday's session I attended. I
Yes, yes.
the night shift, so I had some meetings. So
No problems.
I had gone to the videos, YouTube, and had a chance for 15 minutes. I will actually go through the whole session in the YouTube. I will get that done.
Sure. So you can definitely watch the entire session on YouTube. However, I would still recommend that if you have time, right?
Yeah.
If you can get up early in the morning, join tomorrow's session at 5:30 a.m. So the meditation which you missed, you will be able to do it tomorrow.
Fine, sir. I'll do that, Sanjay.
Yeah. Thank you. And you
Sir,
can join with the same link. So you don't need a new link to join. You can use the same link and join tomorrow.
sir,
Yes.
1 hour session, sir.
Yeah, 1 hour. So there we are going to do only meditation using NLP and hypnosis. And again, what is NLP and hypnosis? That's what we are going to learn in today's session. So I hope you can see my slides clearly.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, thank you for confirming. So we can start our session. So good evening once again and warm welcome to each and every one of you. I really appreciate that you have taken your valuable time out to attend this session. You could have been doing anything or everything, right? But you still chose to attend this session, shows that somewhere you want to bring about the change in your life, somewhere you want to improve your lives further, and that is why you are here. And I'm sure that in the next 90 minutes to 100 minutes we are going to really learn something very important, which can bring about a huge amount of change in our lives. So welcome to this session of use powers of subconscious mind using NLP and attract positivity, health, wealth, happiness and success. This session is brought to you by Apollo Leadership Training and Consulting. So what we are going to do in next 90 minutes, I'm going to just tell you, give me 1 minute. So my request to every one of you is please keep yourself on mute as long as possible. If you have any questions, you are free to unmute and ask me anytime. However, remember to keep yourself muted. Ami, if you could keep yourself on mute, it will be great. Ami,
Huh?
Ami Trivedi, if you could please keep yourself on mute. Yeah, thank you. Okay. So, what we are going to do in next 90 minutes, I am going to tell you about Apollo leadership. I will not take more than 5-7 minutes. Then we are going to get into session. I'm going to explain what is subconscious mind, how it works, what is NLP, what is hypnosis. Like we did a activity meditation one, we will do a smaller manifestation technique right now, and then I'm going to tell you about different courses we have in under NLP. Right. So do stay till the end, because we are going to, while I share about the program, we are going to learn lot of things also in the process. So Apollo Leadership Training and Apollo Leadership Training and Consulting. So we do customized training interventions for the corporates. Uh, you can see the list of various topics. These are the only few on which we have delivered training programs. We have designed a leadership development program, 16 skills covered in 6 days, 1 day every month. So 6 months course with one-to-one coaching. Now these 16 skills have been identified as essential skills by Harvard Business School in their research, necessary for all leaders and managers across industry, across globe. We do one-to-one counseling and coaching, NLP certification programs and train the trainer programs. During these COVID times, we have delivered more than 100 sessions on the Zoom platform. Under NLP, we did programs like Subconscious Mind with NLP, which we are attending right now. In achieving extraordinary success, I have done live demonstration of NLP and hypnosis, law of affirmation, law of attraction, success through positive mental attitude, and so on. Under self-development category, we have done programs like how to turn our dreams into reality, self-confidence, superpower to success, impactful communication, managing emotions, power of habits, mindset, thinking of successful people. Under leadership, we did 3 programs: personality type, communication and leadership, leadership maps, conflict management and leadership. And some unique sessions like love languages, law of karma and emotional wellness. So we provide entire learning consultancy, right from identifying training needs to delivering training programs, designing content, measuring effectiveness of the training programs. My name is Sanjay Goyal, more than 30 years of corporate experience. This is about me on the screen. I was associated with a reputed organization, Seven Habits of Highly Effective People, uh, uh, book written by Dr. Stephen Covey. He was the founder of this organization. I was with them for more than 10 years, and also Dr. Paul Hersey's situational leadership book is very famous. Situational leadership is the oldest and the largest selling leadership program across the globe, and his organization is Center of Leadership Studies. Certified coach, hypnosis and NLP practitioner. Some of the companies with whom I have worked Flipkart, SBI, JSW, Reliance, USV, BPCL. You can connect with me on LinkedIn, where I have got more than 20,000 contacts. So you can stay connected with me on LinkedIn and stay updated about the upcoming sessions which I am conducting. Or Facebook, you can also join our WhatsApp group if you are not already a part of it. And we have a separate meditation group where we post updates about meditation and the Zoom link. And of course, we have a group in Telegram as well. And then when I talk about counseling, I do a lot of things under counseling, like removing past painful memories, dealing with psychosomatic diseases. So, what are psychosomatic diseases? We will see during the program. Dealing with stress, sleep disorders, fears, negative attitude, anxiety, depression, overthinking, relationship issues. So I have clients who were going through trauma because of the relationship, breaking of relationship, separations, and so on. Improving your health using NLP and hypnosis, along with the dietitian recommendation or the diet or the exercise regime which you follow. Coaching help people find solution to the problems they are facing, showing them the opportunities, helping them find the purpose of their lives, help them achieve their dreams and goals, attract health, wealth, money, happiness and success, and of course fame as well, create happiness, improve their communication. Now when you talk about communication, it has three aspects: communication with self, communication with others, and communication with the environment. Now we are going to come to the session, use powers of subconscious mind using NLP. What we are going to do in 90 minutes, understand how the mind works, use powers of subconscious mind. So understand the qualities of subconscious mind, what is NLP and hypnosis and how it can be used, then life coach and certification. And we will of course do the manifestation technique or create a future at the subconscious level. Now if our mind has to be represented by a circle, so this is how our mind would look. Our mind can be divided into two parts. Imaginary part, one is conscious mind and the other one is unconscious mind. Now what is the difference between conscious mind and unconscious mind? First of all, its size. Conscious mind is only 10%, unconscious mind is 90%. Second thing is, unconscious mind acts like a storage device. So we all use computers, laptops, mobiles. In these systems we have a running memory, and there is a storage memory. So our unconscious mind acts like a storage device. Now what does our conscious mind do? So our conscious mind does thinking, reasoning, it takes logical decisions. Now what does our unconscious mind do? Our unconscious mind is creative, imaginative, emotional and intuitive. Right. So what is the difference between conscious mind and unconscious mind? Size. Our unconscious mind acts like a storage device. In the function, our conscious mind does all the reasoning, thinking, taking decisions, whereas unconscious mind is creative, imaginative, emotional and intuitive. So all the intuitions, that gut feeling we get, comes from our unconscious mind. Now our unconscious mind is creative. How do we know that? So to know about the ability of our unconscious mind to create and imagine, I would request you to close your eyes for a couple of seconds. So just close your eyes and for a couple of seconds and think about an elephant. So एक हाथी, think about an elephant. Think about a monkey sitting on an elephant eating an apple. Imagine the color of the elephant to be pink. See the color of the elephant turning pink. So pink elephant, monkey sitting on an elephant eating an apple happily. Now you can open your eyes and tell me what did you see. You can unmute or you can use the chat box. Yeah. So you can either use the chat box or unmute and tell me when I give you suggestions. Yeah.
So combination of colors. I saw the combination of colors like pink and apple.
Right. Thank you very
Sorry,
much.
pink and red. Sorry,
Yeah,
yes.
no problems. Thank you. Others would like to share. What did you see?
Hello.
Yeah,
Sir, only elephant.
I'm sorry.
Only
What?
elephant.
No, no monkey.
No monkey.
No problems. So at least you saw the elephant, which is still not there. So right now, no elephant is there, but you were still able to think about that elephant. Right. What else?
Sir, I saw the
Yeah, yeah. Please go ahead. Yeah, Vedi can speak first. No
I
problems.
saw the elephant. I saw the monkey on it eating a red colored apple,
Right.
but I couldn't get the
Pink color.
elephant to become pink.
So doesn't matter. You saw a monkey sitting on an elephant. Very unlikely that you must have seen this in real life, right? In real life, not. I don't think we have seen a monkey sitting on an elephant eating an apple. So this is what your mind has created for you. Yeah, Mughal, what if I have
Yeah,
pronounced
I
it?
was
Yeah,
able to see the elephant and the monkey, but after that, when you asked me for the color to be
right,
visualized pink,
right,
I was
right.
blank for some time. I was not able to see the elephant and the monkey.
No problems. No problem. So we will during the program we will understand why some were able to see pink elephant, why some were not able to see pink elephant, why some were able to see only some part of it. However, whatever you saw tells us that our unconscious mind is creative and imaginative. Okay.
I, w-
Now,
I, was, I was able to see the pink elephant.
okay,
I was able to see the monkey and eating the
right.
apple.
Yeah, that's great. Thank you very much. So, all this shows that our unconscious mind is creative and imaginative. How do we know that our unconscious mind is emotional? So, one beautiful example is when we watch movies, right? And the movies are really emotional one. What happens? We become sad. Some of us become so sad that they are at the verge of crying. Many of us actually start crying while watching movies, right? However, if you think about it logically, whatever is happening in the movie is not real, right? It is all imaginary. It is not happening in the real time. Then why do we feel so emotional and why do we feel like crying and some of us actually start crying? ऐसा क्यों होता है? Why does it happen so?
I think we are so engrossed in the
So,
movie,
Yeah, so one is that we are engrossed in the movie. Second, yeah,
so
and then
somewhere we can relate it to some incident, I think.
so we can
At
relate to
least
some
for
of the
me,
yeah, we can
in
relate
our
to some
life.
incident. Yeah, what else?
So the pain in our lives which are going through, that reflects somewhere when we see some sort of scenes in the movies and all.
Right. So sometimes it can also connect with our pain. So what happens is all these emotions are stored in our unconscious mind. Now our unconscious mind is comparatively very large to conscious mind, right? So when these emotions are triggered by something or the other, our emotions take over, right? When our emotions take over, because conscious mind is very small, logic goes for a toss. So that time we will not remember any logic that this is not happening in real, this is imaginary. When you talk about anger, when you get angry, in anger we may say a lot of things which we really don't mean actually. Now, why does this happen? Because in anger we forget the logic, we just speak what comes to our mind. So, because these emotions get triggered, because emotions are stored in our unconscious mind, these emotions, when triggered, can overpower our logic. That is why it is said that when you are angry or when you are too happy, don't take any decisions. Right? If you take decisions when you are extremely angry or extremely happy, you may regret because you are not taking those decisions logically. You are not taking those decisions rationally. Right? So, conscious mind, unconscious mind, logical and imaginative part. That is how we can differentiate the processing part, conscious mind, which processes the information, takes decisions. Unconscious mind, storage device, stores information. Right. The other thing which we can talk about is about the difference between conscious mind and unconscious mind is, give me just 1 minute. Yeah. Skills relate to conscious mind, state of mind relates to unconscious mind. Now, what is the difference between skill and the state of mind? Okay, so the skill is your ability to do something. State of mind is your state in which you can do those things with optimum efficiency, right? For example, you're driving a car, you're an expert driver, so that is your skills. On the normal day, you will be at your peak, giving your best, driving at your best. Now imagine, for the sake of imagination, uh, somebody who is very close to you, very dear to you, is hospitalized and he is critical or she is critical. Now you're driving to meet that person, your loved one, your close one. What will be your state of mind? Will it be, will you be able to kind of perform at your optimum? Not good. Thank you, Shweta, for that. Yeah. So not good. So state of mind is also necessary along with the skills for your optimum level of performance. In other words, conscious mind and unconscious mind both have to function at the optimum to achieve success in our lives. Now, two important qualities of our unconscious mind. Before we go to those qualities, let's see what all things our unconscious mind do. First of all, our unconscious mind works 24 by 7. Our conscious mind works as long as we are awake. As soon as we go to sleep, our conscious also goes to sleep. Unconscious mind works 24 by 7. Multitasking. Our conscious mind can do only one task at a time. Our unconscious mind can do multitasking. Automatic response. Suppose this is hot. I don't know this is hot and I pick it up. Before I know this is hot, I will drop it immediately. Right? So this is what is automatic response, automatic reaction that comes from our unconscious mind. Automatic movements. So right now I am breathing. My digestive system is on. My blood circulation is going fine. My heart is beating. All these automatic movements are controlled by our unconscious mind. Our habits. So we say that we have this habit, that habit, those habits. All these habits are controlled by our unconscious mind. In fact, our thinking pattern, right? So we talk about thinking patterns, right? Everybody has their own thinking pattern. हम बोलते हैं ना वो तो ऐसा ही सोचता है हमेशा. So those thinking patterns are controlled by our unconscious mind. In fact, 96% of whatever we do every day, or 96% of whatever we do in our lives, is controlled by our unconscious mind. Isn't it huge? 96% of whatever we do is controlled by our unconscious mind. So anything you want to achieve in our lives, anything we want to achieve in our lives, it is important to understand how our unconscious works so that we can achieve success. Two qualities I was talking about. Quality number one, unconscious mind cannot differentiate between positive suggestions and negative suggestions. For example, if I tell myself I am not going to have junk food from today, what happens? मैं आज से कोई भी जंक फूड नहीं खाऊंगा. So I will not have junk food from today. So I will have junk food from today, right? So I will not have junk food from today. So what happens when I tell myself I will not have junk food from today? What comes to your mind first?
मैं आज से जंक फूड खाना बंद करूंगी.
लेकिन आपके माइंड में क्या आता है? आप आंखें
Junk
बंद
food.
करिए और कहिए कि मैं जंक फूड नहीं खाऊंगी, तो आपको क्या इमेजेस?
मैंने जंक फूड खाना मैं बंद कर रही हूँ.
नहीं सर, ये आएगा कि अभी तक हम लोग हम जो खा रहे हैं अब वो मेरे को बंद करना पड़ेगा, बट इट इज डिफिकल्ट.
ये तो सारा लॉजिकल पार्ट हो गया. आप आंखें बंद करिए और अपने आप को कहिए कि मैं अभी से जंक फूड नहीं खाऊंगी, तो आपको क्या दिखता है आंखों के सामने?
जंक फूड ओनली.
सो आपको क्या दिखेगा? जंक फूड ही दिखेगा. If I tell myself I will not smoke from today, what comes to my mind first?
Cigarette.
सिगरेट ही
Picture
आपके
of
माइंड में
cigarette.
आएगा, पिक्चर ऑफ सिगरेट विल कम टू योर माइंड. एब्सोल्युटली. So what happens is our unconscious mind cannot differentiate between positive and negative suggestions. इसीलिए क्या होता है, जब हम खुद को कहते हैं कि मैं ये नहीं करूंगा, आप यू एंड अप डूइंग इट मोर, राइट. इट्स लाइक सेइंग अ चाइल्ड, बेटा ये मत कर. तो जब आप उस बच्चे को कहोगे ये मत कर, तो बच्चा वो ज्यादा करेगा. तो अब उसको ये कहने की बजाय कि ये मत कर, इंस्टेड ऑफ टेलिंग हिम डोंट डू दिस, व्हाट शुड आई टेल हिम? या if I, instead of telling myself I will not have junk food from today, what should I tell myself?
Um, it is not good for health.
I will
Okay,
have
so
healthy
abhi
food.
I will
I
have
will
healthy
have.
food. Thank you very much. So I can tell myself I will have healthy food. Now close your eyes and tell yourself I will have healthy food. What image comes to your mind? So you will see a image of a thali which has dal homemade, vegetables homemade, chapatis homemade, salad, right, some fruits, some rice. So all healthy food, home cooked food will come in front of you. So for one quality number one, unconscious mind cannot differentiate between positive and negative suggestion. Second is unconscious mind cannot differentiate between reality and imagination. So we have already spoken about, yeah, sprouts will come in front of you. Thank you, Shweta, for that. The second is unconscious mind cannot differentiate between reality and imagination. We already spoke about that example movies. That was a beautiful example which tells us that unconscious mind cannot differentiate between reality and imagination. Okay. So these are the two qualities of the unconscious mind which are very important when we talk about utilizing the powers of unconscious mind. Now let's see how our mind works. We receive information from our senses. It goes to our conscious mind. Conscious mind will process it, analyze it, filter it through logical reasoning and store it in our unconscious mind for future reference. So whenever same situation, same person, same thing comes in front of you, what you will do? Your unconscious mind will go in the unconscious, conscious mind will go in the unconscious, check for the information. This is all automatic, we have no control over it. So जैसे ही मैंने कोई चीज देखी, first thing my conscious mind is going to do is receive. As soon as it receives information from eyes, it will go inside and check for a similar information stored in unconscious mind. और अगर जो कोई similar information है, so it will use that information as a point of reference. For example, what do you see?
A triangle.
A triangle. Anything else apart from triangle? Thank you very much.
Kiwi, sir.
Kiwi fruit.
Kiwi. So when you see kiwi fruit, slices of kiwi, can you recollect the taste, the texture of kiwi when you had it last?
Yes,
Yes.
sir.
Yes.
Yes.
Right. But that taste, yeah. So
Sar.
why? Yes, are. And the texture is very soft, right? Like a gel, right? Like we have some similar to aloe vera. You remember the seeds. So all this you remember because when you ate kiwi last, or when you ate kiwi for the first time, right? You came to know that this is kiwi. This is called as kiwi. This is how it looks. This is how it tastes. This is how it feels. This information is stored in our unconscious mind. Now, whenever you see a kiwi, immediately those images, those feeling, those tastes will come automatically to you. You have no control over it. So you cannot see a kiwi and think about a mango. So when you are seeing a kiwi, you will automatically recollect only kiwi, not mango, or not banana, or not apple. Now the second part of this image is a triangle. Now you are seeing a triangle. Is that triangle really there is my question. वहाँ triangle सच में बनाया हुआ है क्या? Have I really drawn a triangle there?
No, sir.
Just the pieces cut.
So the pieces are cut. Then why are you able to see that triangle? Why are you seeing that triangle? Okay. So why are you seeing the triangle? It is simply because my request to everyone is, can you keep yourself on mute, because I have to continuously mute everyone here. You can speak, and when you speak, please keep it on mute so that your background doesn't disturb rest of us, because it is there in our mind. That's very good. Thank you. So it is already there in our mind. So when we saw this kiwi and this triangle, right? So as a kid, we saw this image. Somebody told us, teacher told us this is a triangle, and now that image is stored in our unconscious. When we see a triangle, immediately our unconscious mind goes inside and checks for the similar image. So this comes in front of our unconscious, uh, conscious. So our conscious says this is a triangle, right? So this is how our conscious mind is dependent on the information on unconscious mind, and this happens automatically. Remember, this is an automatic process.
Sir, I have a doubt, please.
Yeah, please. Yeah, please go ahead. Quickly.
Can I ask the
Yeah, yeah.
sir? Sir, I just saw the kiwi. When you ask the further questions about the taste and all, then only the taste and all they came to my mind. Otherwise, only the picture, only thing came to my mind was the kiwi. The taste, the texture, it came only after you asked.
Okay. So
It
it's
didn't
okay.
come automatically.
Yeah, that's fine. But as soon as you saw the kiwi, you understood this is the kiwi. If I tell you to close your eyes and eat a kiwi, will you be able to identify?
Yes.
Yes, in all possibilities, yes, because the taste is so different, the texture is so different. If you are not able to identify, means it means that probably you are not able to identify it properly, consciously. Okay, but the information is there inside. If your husband holds your hand or some other person holds your hand, you will be able to feel the difference. So that information is already there in your unconscious. Okay, whether you recollected it after I said or automatically is a different question, but the information was there, right? You're not having a kiwi right now. Am I right? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
So that was the point I was making, that all the information. Now, how does it become important in our lives? We will discuss it in the subsequent slides. Okay. So when we talk about positive and negative emotions, can you give me some examples of negative emotions? You can use the chat box or you can unmute and tell me.
So anger, jealousy,
So anger, jealousy are two negative emotions. What else?
Failure,
Failure or fear of failure can be a negative emotion. What else?
so depression,
Depression?
Depression is a negative emotion. Anxiety is a negative emotion. What else?
Sad, fear.
Nervousness is a negative emotion, right? Fear of failure, right? So all these are negative emotions, right? So I will see, I have put them on the slide. I will show it to you. They may include, they may not include, that's a different thing. But yeah, all these are negative emotions. Now, if you look at these negative emotions carefully, ask yourself a question whether these emotions are really negative, and tell me what,
Anger.
sorry,
Anger.
yeah, is anger really a negative emotion?
Yeah.
Yes, ask yourself, think about it.
it
Is
depends.
fear a negative emotion?
It depends on situations.
Yes. Situation, intensity, and all proportionate to situation or not, sir.
Okay, so can you tell me, for example, how fear can be a positive emotion? You said no, it depends on situation. So tell me how fear can be a positive emotion. I will tell you you're right, but can you tell me how it is?
Okay.
Okay.
Fear.
If you are not prepared well for your examination, fear of failure will be there. So you prepare, you try to prepare better.
Right. Absolutely. So because you fear that you will fail in the exams, you prepare for it. If you don't have a fear that you will fail, you will not study. Right. So that fear of failure should be there. Fear of my life should be there. Because I have fear of life, I will cross the road carefully. If I don't have that fear, what will happen? I will end up meeting an accident. I have guilt. So that guilt stops me from doing anything wrong. That guilt stops me from stealing from somebody.
No, guilt normally comes after doing some wrong thing. No, not before that.
Yeah,
Why
then
should it come
you
before
then
that?
after that, if okay, so you did something and you are feeling guilty, will you do it again?
We won't do it. That's
So that is what it is preventing you from doing something wrong, right?
yeah. Okay.
You have shame. That is why we all are playing, standing here with clothes. I am wearing all these clothes and standing in front of you because I have shame. If I have no shame, I will remove everything. I feel regret, right? So I do something I regret. Because of that, I don't do that again. I am sad. That means what happens? It tells me that there is something wrong in my life. I have to do something to become happy. Jealousy. When I feel jealous, I look at a beautiful girl. She has a well maintained body. I look at her and I feel I should also have that kind of body. Jealousy. I feel jealous about him. I feel jealous about somebody's success. I want to be like him. So I start working hard for that. I am feeling frustrated. That means whatever I am doing, it is not giving me the results. Those are indication that I need to change something in my life. So if you look at these negative emotions carefully, they are not actually negative. They serve some purpose for us. So like positive emotions serve some purpose for us, negative emotions also serve some purpose for us. Right. Now then why do we call them negative emotions? So let's understand the difference. Right. When we are extremely happy, अगर जो मैं ज्यादा खुश हूं तो क्या होगा?
Happy hormones will be
Yeah,
secreted.
happy hormones, but it is not going to last forever. बिकॉज कुछ ना कुछ मेरे आजू बाजू में नेगेटिव होगा, नेगेटिव देखूंगा, इट विल ऑल गेट बैलेंस्ड, राइट. लेकिन नेगेटिव इमोशन में ऐसा नहीं होता. व्हेन यू आर पॉजिटिव यू आर स्टिल इन कंट्रोल, बट व्हेन यू आर इन नेगेटिव स्टेट ऑफ इमोशन you have very little control because of your logic goes away. Your logic is reduced, right? So that is why, so what I'm trying to say is remember one thing. All these negative emotions serve some purpose. अगर जो if you are going through negativity, if you are going through anxiety, if you are going through depression, if you are going through overthinking, if you are overweight, if you are losing money, it is telling you something that you need to change in your life. If your relationship is uh, deteriorating, all this is telling you that there is something wrong in the way you are living your life. You need to change that. So all these negative emotions are an indication that something is going wrong, and you need to fix that. You need to change that. Unless you fix that, you change that, your life cannot be normal. Your life cannot be happy. Now, why negative is so concerning more than positive? Because we have a ability to think 4 times more negative than positive, right? When we think negative, all these negative emotions get stored in our body. Now when we talk about memory is not only in our head, it is in our whole body, whole nervous system. And it has been scientifically proved also that memory is not just brain, it is our whole body. नेगेटिव इमोशंस कैन गेट स्टोर्ड इन एनी पार्ट ऑफ आवर बॉडी कॉजिंग डिस्कम्फर्ट। तो ये जो नेगेटिव इमोशंस है ये हमारे शरीर में कहीं भी जाके फिट हो सकते हैं और हमें तकलीफ दे सकते हैं। अब ये नेगेटिव क्या है पॉजिटिव क्या है, दैट ऑल्सो डिपेंड्स ऑन द पर्सन सिचुएशन। फॉर मी इट कुड बी पॉजिटिव, फॉर somebody else it could be negative. Remember that negative emotions are necessary for our survival, they play a important part. लेकिन अगर जो है नेगेटिविटी ज्यादा हो जाए तो it stops us, it prevents us from living a happy and healthy life because we are anyway prone to think 4 times negative, right? और ये सारी नेगेटिविटी जो है हम अपने शरीर में, अपने माइंड में, हर जगह पे हम स्टोर करके रख सकते हैं जिससे ये हमें तकलीफ देता रहेगा। एंड रिमेंबर, when this negativity gets stored in our mind, our conscious mind automatically will go and pick up that negativity which has been stored in our mind. और ये नेगेटिविटी अपने माइंड में किसने स्टोर की है? मैंने स्टोर की है, बराबर है। सो whatever negativity is there in your mind, it has been stored by you in the past, like kiwi, like triangle, and now it is giving you trouble. So probably that served a purpose that time, now it is not serving any purpose, right? So limiting beliefs, हम फेल हो जाते हैं तो हम क्या करते हैं? I try to do something, I fail. What happens? I fall into a relationship, I fall in love into a relationship, something goes wrong, relationship breaks. What happens? I venture for a business, I fail, I lose money. What happens? Sorry?
You limit yourself to take the risk again.
Well, thank you very much. So you may try once more and fail once more. You try once more and fail once more. Then what happens? You give up. You start limiting yourself कि मैं इससे ज्यादा तो नहीं कर सकता.
सेल्फ एस्टीम रिड्यूस होते हैं.
Self esteem goes down. Self confidence takes a dent. All negativity builds up. मैं तो इतना ही कर सकता हूँ, मैं तो यही कर सकता हूँ, मैं तो इससे ज्यादा नहीं कर सकता. Remember that elephant. When the baby elephant is caught, right, the baby elephant will struggle. उसको चेन से बांध दो सारे. It will try its best to break those chains, bonds, and try to free itself. It will continue to try, not eat anything, struggle, put all of its energy. It will bang its head on the tree till it starts bleeding, but it will not give up. After 7 days, 8 days, the elephant realizes that now it cannot break. That is its destiny. Now it is going to be tied up with this tree forever. After that, that baby elephant grows into a giant elephant, right? Lekin after it becomes a giant elephant, you tie it with a rope. So easy to break it away. आराम से तोड़ के वो जा सकता है, but it will not go. It will in fact roam around as long as depending on the length of the rope. Rope जितना लंबा है उतना ही वो घूमेगा, right? It will not go beyond that circle. So what has happened? It has limited itself. Unconscious mind में वो information बैठ गया कि मैं ये तोड़ नहीं सकता. उसके बाद जो तोड़ भी सकता होगा तो वो आदमी नहीं तोड़ पाएगा. So these limiting beliefs, these negative beliefs will go and get stored in our unconscious mind, and this is going to rule us for the rest of our lives. Now negative thinking एक ऐसा spiral है जिसमें आप deep जाते रहते हो, right? You think negative, you attract more negativity, then you end up thinking more negative, you attract more negativity, you think more negative, you attract more negativity. अब इसमें क्या होता है? Anything positive comes up is not good enough. You will still continue to think negative. Am I right? So that negativity is kind of a spiral which will take you deeper down. And the more you go deeper, the more it will be difficult for you to take decisions to come out of it. It's something like because you are in a negative state, you want to continue to remain in the negative state. Somebody tries to help you, you will still continue to think negative. You will keep on holding to it, holding to those negative emotions, right? मैं आपको बोलूंगा आप कर सकते हो, आप क्या बोलोगे? नहीं ये झूठ बोल रहा है, लास्ट टाइम मैंने किया था तो मैं फेल हो गया था. So that negative spiral is such that It's like a prison. It will continue to kind of continuously engage you in those negativity. That is why the negative emotions become so dangerous. So negativity will attract more negativity. जहां भी आप देखोगे आपको ज्यादा नेगेटिविटी दिखाई देगा. It's like Google. See, it's like Google. If you now go and search on Google 10 benefits of egg, what will happen? You will get sites which will tell you what are the 10 benefits of eating a egg every day. आप उसमें वापस सर्च कीजिए what are the harmful effects of having egg every day. तो आपको ऐसी साइट्स मिलेगी जहां आपको बताया जाएगा कि every day how it is harmful to your health having egg every day. Milk, how good is milk for you? So you will get 10 benefits. You will also get harmful effects of having egg every day. Having milk every day. You search good things our Prime Minister did for us. So you will find a list of good things he did for you. You see what are the failures of our Prime Minister. You will get a list of failures also. So it is about what you search in your life is what you're going to get. What you're going to search in your life is what is going to come out in your life. अगर जो आप नेगेटिव चीजें ढूंढोगे तो आपको सारी नेगेटिविटी और आ जाएगी बाहर. If you start looking for positive, you will start getting positive results. This is exactly similar to See to Get model of Dr. Stephen Covey. He has explained it in 7 Habits. 7 Habits is a program we should all attend at least once. Okay, what is the biggest battleground? सबसे बड़ा जंग का मैदान कौन सा है?
Mind, emotions.
Right. So सबसे जंग का मैदान, सबसे बड़ा battleground is our mind. Constantly our mind is playing a battle.
Mind.
Right. Negative thinking versus positive thinking, logical thinking, confidence versus self-doubt, stored emotion versus information versus new information. That is why it is hard to change, because once the information goes in our unconscious mind, it cannot be changed consciously. एक बार एक लिमिटिंग बिलीफ मेरे अनकॉन्शियस माइंड में चला गया तो मैं कॉन्शियसली उसको नहीं निकाल सकता. बहुत डिफिकल्ट है. इट इज वेरी डिफिकल्ट. सो ह्यूमन माइंड इज द बिगेस्ट बैटल ग्राउंड, जहां हमेशा लड़ाई होती रहती है 24 घंटे में. ये करूं नहीं करूं, ये होगा ये नहीं होगा, ये अच्छा है ये बुरा है, ये पास्ट में हुआ था, ये प्रेजेंट में मैं सोच रहा हूं होगा क्या. ये सारी चीजें अपने माइंड में 24 घंटे चलती रहती. So anything you want to share so far? Ask questions. Okay. So when we talk about extraordinary success, what is more important? Is it logical thinking? Thank you.
Sir, I think imagination.
But why imagination is so important?
So because imagination comes from our unconscious mind. So
Right.
the more powerful our unconscious mind would be, then we will attract more extraordinary success.
Right. So imagination, success starts with imagination. Why? Because first you create something in your mind and then it becomes a reality. आपने अपने सबकॉन्शियस माइंड पे कुछ क्रिएट किया, अपने इमेजिनेशन में कुछ क्रिएट किया. जैसे अगर जो मैं बोलता हूं अरे मुझे खुद का घर चाहिए, तो अब मैंने क्या किया, मेरे माइंड में एक इमेजिनेशन, एक इमेज क्रिएट किया कि ये मेरा घर होगा, ये ऐसा होगा, मेरी वाइफ होगी, मेरे बच्चे होंगे, वो इस घर में ऐसे रहेंगे. जब मैंने ये इमेज मेरे माइंड में क्रिएट कर ली, उसके बाद मैं घर बनाने की कोशिश करूंगा. मैं पहले घर बनाऊंगा, बाद में घर कैसा दिखेगा वो सोचूंगा, ऐसा नहीं होता. हमेशा पहले इमेजिनेशन स्टार्ट होता है और बाद में हम उसके ऊपर काम करते हैं. सो इमेजिनेशन एंड देन लॉजिकल थिंकिंग कम्स. तो पहले मैं सपने देखता हूं और बाद में मैं सोचता हूं उसको कैसे पूरा करना है. लेकिन हम उल्टा करते हैं. हम क्या करते हैं?
ये
पहले सोचने लग जाते हैं.
जैसे हम सपना देखते हैं उसी के बारे में सोचने लग जाते हैं. जैसे मैं सोचता हूं मैं घर बनाऊंगा, बोलेगा अरे संजय कैसे बनाएगा, तेरे पास पैसे किधर है, तेरे पास काम किधर है, काम है तो उसमें इतना पैसा किधर है कि तू घर का पैसा इकट्ठा करके दे सके. So I will start analyzing my dream before getting into action itself. And because I've got so many limiting beliefs in me, तो मेरा conclusion यही रहेगा कि संजय you can't do it. I have been doing a great job, है ना? Company is giving me great salary. घर दिया है कंपनी ने, आने जाने के लिए कार दी है, ड्राइवर दिया है, and I start thinking about doing my business. So what will come to my mind first? क्या माइंड में आएगा? आई एम थिंकिंग अबाउट आई हैव अ ग्रेट जॉब ना, बहुत अच्छा जॉब है, अच्छी सैलरी है, कंपनी हैज गिवन मी अ कार, आई हैव गॉट ग्रेट फैसिलिटी, इवन आई हैव अ ड्राइवर, आई हैव काइंड ऑफ इम्प्रेशन, हम बोलते हैं ना इम्प्रेशन ऑन द एम्प्लॉयज, ऑन द टॉप मैनेजमेंट, ऑन माई कलीग, सो आई एम डूइंग रियली ग्रेट. And then a thought comes to my mind that I have got a great excellent business idea, I should go and do this. तो लॉजिकल माइंड मेरा क्या बोलेगा, कॉन्शियस माइंड क्या बोलेगा?
रहने दो, because you're already doing well. Why do you want to get into business?
As you have been doing well, man, you have got great salary, great job, why do you want to risk all this and start your business? This is stupid, this is stupidity. Am I right? Why do you want to take this risk? Yeah, thank you very much. So very likely 100 out of 99, 1000 out of 999, in fact more than out of 1 crore, only 1% will go out and take this risk. And who that person can become?
It's to those who imagine.
So that person is, who is the richest person in the world today?
Elon Musk. So
Elon Musk.
Is Elon Musk the richest? Probably.
I think someone
Bill
else
Gates.
has beaten him. No,
So
no.
Jeff Bezos, the owner of Amazon, is the richest person in the world today.
Jeff Bezos, yeah, Amazon.
Right. Now Jeff Bezos had a great job, great salary, doing at a very senior position. He went and he told his boss, I am leaving the job. I have a great idea. I am going to start selling books online. And his boss said, you have gone crazy. After 3 years, when you lose everything, you will come back and ask me for a job. And he went out, and now today he is the richest person in the world. If he has thought about those limiting beliefs, he wouldn't have been the richest person in the world today. So for extraordinary success, it starts with imagination. First is dream. Unfortunately, what has happened is our society doesn't understand this very well. तो अगर जो आप किसी को बोलोगे कि यार मैं तो जिंदगी में ये बनना चाहता हूँ, right? Imagine. I will give you a beautiful example. Narendra Modi, who is our Prime Minister today, अगर जो उन्होंने 30 साल पहले बोला होता आई विल बिकम प्राइम मिनिस्टर ऑफ इंडिया, लोगों ने क्या सोचा होता, क्या बोला होता उसे? उन्हें लोगों ने क्या बोला होता that you have gone mad, you have gone crazy, it is impossible.
सपना देखना बंद कर बोलेगा।
सपने तो उसके लिए हम लोगों ने एक टर्म निकाला है, शेख चिल्ली, उसको क्या बोलते हैं, मुंगेरी लाल के हसीन सपने।
Right.
So what happens is people will say अरे तुम तो मुंगेरी लाल के सपने देख रहे हो, फिर क्या होगा? हम वो छोड़ देंगे, उसको बोलेंगे जाने दे बाबा, क्यों रिस्क लेना है ना? So we will start getting into, so the idea is that what I am trying to say is, when you dream, use your imagination to fullest. Don't apply logical thinking to your dreams. That is why there is a saying, aim at stars, you will at least reach moon. Right. So क्या है? Mental creation precedes physical creation. मैं ये सिर्फ अपना सेशन एक्साइटिंग बनाने के लिए नहीं बोल रहा हूँ. It is all research material. If you pick up Dr. Stephen Covey's book 7 Habits, he says mental creation precedes physical creation. Right. So first, whatever you think, whatever you imagine, you have to believe in that and start working towards it. Apply logical thinking on उसको कैसे पूरा.
Please take the repeat request, sir. Mental
creation, it is there on the slide. Mental creation precedes physical creation. It is a beautiful quote by Dr. Stephen Covey. आप उसको नेट पे ढूंढोगे तो भी मिल जाएगा. And this recording, this is going live on YouTube, so you can always go back and listen to it. I would recommend that you subscribe to my channel, share it with your friends and colleagues, press the bell icon so that you receive notifications whenever I go live uh, for a session, and watch these recordings so that whatever you have missed, you can go through it again and again. If you want to do a training program, you can use this and use this content in your training program. I have no issue.
We talked about multitasking.
Yeah.
Multitasking is being done by people who
unconscious mind.
Unconscious mind. Is that so? I think people who are logical, they tend to do more multitasking than.
Okay. I actually purposely ignored that comment. Okay. So I will try to explain. How many tasks can a conscious mind do at a time? कितनी चीजों के बारे में आप सोच सकते हो at a time? आप at a time कितनी चीजें कर सकते हो? Thinking, सोच के करना है.
एक ही कर सकते हैं,
एक ही चीज कर सकते हो ना. तो आपका कॉन्शियस माइंड कैसे मल्टीटास्किंग कर सकता है? फॉर एग्जांपल, आपके पास भगवान ने 2 हाथ दिए, तो स्टार्ट राइटिंग एन एसे ऑन योरसेल्फ. राइट सम 10 पॉइंट्स अबाउट योरसेल्फ, एंड बाय लेफ्ट हैंड आप कुछ और काम कर लीजिए जो ऑटोमेटिक नहीं है. सी रिमेंबर, दैट इज व्हाई आई एम सेइंग ऑटोमेटिक जो हम करते हैं, दैट कैन बी डन मेनी एट अ टाइम. आज हमारा अनकॉन्शियस माइंड इज डूइंग मेनी थिंग्स टुगेदर एट अ टाइम. आई एम टॉकिंग टू यू, राइट. मैं खाली वही सोच रहा हूँ. माई फिंगर्स आर मूविंग, दैट इज ऑटोमेटिक. माई बॉडी लैंग्वेज इज ऑटोमेटिक. माई हार्ट इज बीटिंग. माई लंग्स आर वर्किंग. माई स्टमक इज वर्किंग राइट now. All the digestive system is working. Blood is circulating. All this is happening right now. Somebody is doing it, right? This is all automatic is happening.
But that is all. You mean to say that this is done by unconscious mind? That is mechanical.
Yeah.
That goes as
so what is mechanical? How is it happening? It cannot happen automatically. I will tell you how. See, there is a beautiful research done on it, right? The research done on heartbeats. If you listen to a music, right, and you can search on Google, you will find it. If you listen to music, right, your heartbeat will start beating in sync with that music. This is a proven fact.
So, but multitasking means doing the task given by someone else.
Why is it task given by someone else? Your body is functioning.
Yeah, body is functioning, but that functioning of the body is not the task that your employer would want.
Why? So are you trying to say that जो हम करते हैं वही होता है, बाकी का चीज नहीं होता? See, I will tell you. I will give another example.
Parasympathetic system, no?
Hold yourself. Hold yourself. Yeah. So all that is controlled by our see, as per the theory of mind, to make it simple, this is all controlled by our unconscious mind. For example, if I tell you to close your eyes, now you're in the now you're sitting in your hall. Close your eyes and go in your kitchen. Can you go? Can you do that?
No.
Why? You've been there hundreds of times. Close your eyes. You will be able to go there.
Yeah, you can.
So that is because something is stored in your memory. Something is controlling that information.
Yes.
Okay. So let's move ahead. Now, when we think about unconscious mind, 4 times more negative informations are stored in our unconscious mind. See, I can give you n number of examples of how unconscious mind controls whole of our body. I give you one example that of a music and the heartbeats. Right. Now, why the reason is that when our music is, when we listen to a music and it connects to our emotions, because our unconscious mind controls our body movements, your heartbeats will start beating in sync with the music. Right. That is consciously not possible. So when we talk, see, the best example is you catch something hot, you drop it automatically.
Yeah. No,
How do you drop it automatically?
Yeah, agreed. Emotions, along with emotion, your body totally changes. If you are angry, your breathing getting fast and
Everything will
heart.
change. So because emotions are stored in our unconscious mind, so it will change everything.
Yeah, right.
So it will change your body posture also.
Accepted.
So it is
No,
both ways.
sir, it is when we touch something which is life threatening or very extremely unpleasant, depends upon the how much temperature hot it is. It occurs at the spinal level. It doesn't go even at the brain level, sir.
So
It
where does
occurs
it
at the
go?
spinal level.
So what happens at the spinal level?
At the spinal level, the sympathetic, parasympathetic nerves are there, no, sir, going
So
down.
then what do they do?
So they automatically, there's a reflex action.
So who controls that reflex action?
Brain.
No, the spinal reflex action loop is there.
Okay. Okay. So let's move ahead. So what happens? The information is passed from conscious mind to unconscious mind, right? So this is what happens. Our mind takes information from our senses. It is into conscious mind. Conscious mind will pass it on to unconscious mind and it will store it for future reference. Our unconscious mind is designed to think 4 times negative. Now already the information which is there in our unconscious mind is going to rule us. We have understood that so far, right? So how do we change the information at the unconscious level? Is the question.
Basically, by using any technique which is going to bombard positivity into us, sir.
Okay, so just by bombarding positivity, all that negativity is going to go away. And what are those techniques we are talking about?
So can you please repeat your question?
So what I am saying is that, see, we spoke about dreams, we spoke about imagination, we spoke about imagination being stored in our unconscious mind, right? So when we talk about any dream, any imagination which is extraordinary, immediately our conscious mind will start working on it, right? And it will start telling you why this is not going to happen. The information in our unconscious mind is stored, that is stored, is 4 times more negative than the positive emotion. So negative emotions are 4 times more stored in unconscious mind. So how do we get rid of that unconscious negative emotions, and how can we feed those dreams in our unconscious mind?
So
So
auto
through
suggestion.
meditation, so through meditate to calm ourselves to through meditations and all.
Okay, so the other way, one way of doing it is bypassing our conscious mind and connecting directly with our unconscious.
So even auto suggestions,
Uh,
affirmation.
can you give me an example of affirmation? I will just okay. So can you give me an example of auto suggestion?
Okay, so what I do with my patients is that when they reach a particular level of say improvement in their treatment, but they are not fully improved, I tell them to write at least 10 times or 15 times daily and check it also that I'm going to get soon well very soon. I'm going to get well very soon. I'm
Okay,
getting better. I'm getting better.
okay,
Today,
okay,
this thing like that, sir.
okay,
Then affirmation is like, uh, uh, example
okay,
is like,
okay. I got that. I got that. I will.
okay,
I can see. See. Uh, if the person is giving a suggestion by only writing, okay, by writing that I am getting better, okay, that is one part of it. Now I will take this one step further. Okay, suppose the person is writing also and he is seeing himself getting better. What is better out of these two?
The second.
Himself seeing that he's better.
Yeah. So what I'm saying is, see, only by giving auto suggestions, it will work. But the impact of these auto suggestions will will increase many folds when he sees himself doing it as well. Am I right?
Correct.
It's
Very
like
yes, sir.
Right.
I'm healthy.
Yes, sir.
Right. So I am healthy. I am becoming healthy. Right. So I am becoming healthy is what he can tell himself and see himself doing it. Now what is happening when he is seeing himself becoming healthy? So the images of he being healthy is getting stored in his unconscious mind. And now we will come back to the same thing. When he is writing that I am becoming healthy, how is it improving his condition physically?
So it's through the power of the mind, sir, not
So yeah,
physically. It is the mind doing it.
that is what I am saying. What is that power of the mind? So that power of the mind is what we call as unconscious mind.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
And this unconscious mind has the ability to influence your whole body.
Yes, sir.
And now when it has ability to influence your whole body, which the conscious mind cannot do. So NLP and
Yes.
hypnosis are the techniques. So hypnosis is a technique by means of which I can bypass your conscious mind and connect it with your unconscious. Okay. So now when that person is writing, I am becoming well, I am becoming well, and he's trying to see himself. But when he is writing and he is seeing himself, what comes to his mind? वो लिख रहा है और वो अपने आप को देख रहा है, उसके माइंड पे क्या आएगा?
I'm getting
I'm
better.
वो बोलेगा अरे लेकिन मैं किधर हो रहा हूँ, मैं तो अभी भी बीमारी हूँ.
नहीं सर 25 years एक्सपीरियंस और ठीक होते हैं.
नहीं, मैंने ऐसा नहीं कहा कि वो ठीक. वेट, होल्ड ऑन. मैं ऐसा नहीं कह रहा हूँ कि वो ठीक नहीं होते. मैं ऐसा कह रहा हूँ कि जब मैं जो चीज नहीं है और वो लिख रहा हूँ, तो मेरा कॉन्शियस माइंड मुझे क्या कहेगा? अनदर एग्जांपल आई विल गिव. फॉरगेट अबाउट आई एम गेटिंग बेटर. मेरी जेब में 100 रुपया नहीं है एंड आई विल राइट माई सेल्फ आई एम बिकमिंग रिच. क्या होगा?
वो तो मेरा डोमेन नहीं है सर. आई डोंट डू सच थिंग्स.
नहीं,
रिच होने के लिए एक्शन तो करनी पड़ेगी ना सर.
नहीं, एक्शन तो करनी पड़ेगी, लेकिन एक्शन कब आएगा? एक्शन करने का टाइम कब आएगा?
काम वो तुरंत ही अप्लाई कर देने का कि मेरे को पैसे ज्यादा कमाना है.
एक मिनट होल्ड ऑन. ठीक है, अभी तुम्हारी जेब में 200 रुपया नहीं है, आप बोल रहे हैं हम बिकमिंग रिच, है ना? और आप कह रही हो 200 रुपया जेब में नहीं है, जाके क्या एक्शन लेगा?
सर वो यही सोचेगा मैं तो खाली ऐसे ही बोल रहा हूँ.
हाँ, तो वो यही सोचेगा कि मैं ऐसे ही बोल रहा हूँ, इसको कोई मतलब नहीं है.
हाँ सर.
सी अंडरस्टैंड, अगर जब तक अंदर से कन्विक्शन नहीं रहेगा कुछ नहीं होएगा. आप मैकडोनल्ड में कितने लोगों ने जाके बर्गर खाया है? सभी ने खाया है.
यस सर.
हर मैकडोनल्ड के सामने एक बेंच होता है, बीच में जोकर बैठा होता है.
यस सर.
क्यों होता है वो जोकर? पता है?
नो.
मैं डॉक्टर विधि, आई एम नॉट टेलिंग यू दैट इट विल नॉट वर्क. इट विल डेफिनेटली वर्क. But what I am saying is,
your point, sir. If we visualize, he will work faster.
But now again, the problem is if you visualize and write, and if it is not happening, see, your conscious mind will most of the time tell you कि नहीं यार ये नहीं हो रहा है. आप लिख रहे हो वो बात ठीक है, और थोड़े टू सर्टेन एक्सटेंट भी होगा. इसको और कैसे हम इसकी इंटेंसिटी और बेहतर कर सकते हैं, we will talk about that. Okay. So वो बेंच पे जोकर कौन होता है? वो क्यों होता है? So the owner of the McDonald chain of restaurant. McDonald is the world's #1 chain of restaurant. So ये जो रे क्रॉक है, who is the owner of this chain of restaurant. He was a very poor person. He used to sell mixers. Mixers होते हैं ना, वो जाके रेस्टोरेंट में बेचता था. He was basically a salesman. and he was sitting on a bench one day without a penny in his pocket, and he was dreaming of becoming a owner of uh, multiple chain of restaurants, means chain of restaurants. So he says that that is what it symbolizes. When you start dreaming big, this is how you are going to look. So what happens is, now these people who have become great, who have achieved extraordinary success. See, I will tell you, आप कोई सी भी बुक उठा के देख लो, पावर ऑफ सबकॉन्शियस माइंड, थिंक एंड ग्रो रिच, और कौन सा है, सक्सेस थ्रू पॉजिटिव मेंटल एटीट्यूड, ऐसी बहुत सारी किताबें, आप सारी किताबें पढ़ लो, और उसमें जो मैं बता रहा हूँ वो कहीं ना कहीं लिखा ही होगा. आप किसी की ऑटोबायोग्राफी पढ़ लो ऑफ अ पर्सन हु इज एक्सट्रीमली सक्सेसफुल, उसकी बायोग्राफी में ये लिखा ही होगा. यू नो पंकज त्रिपाठी को सभी पहचानते होंगे बाय नाउ.
Yes, sir.
ओके, सो यू शुड वॉच हिज इंटरव्यू. अभी बहुत ही रिसेंटली उसने इंटरव्यू दिया था उन्होंने. So he was talking about his struggling days. He got break, or he has become now successful. When he got married, I think his wife is a teacher and she used to run the house. He had no money, but he continued to struggle because there was some, that belief was there. I will become successful one day. Read about Nawazuddin Siddiqui. So they have that inside themselves. वो they are convinced, बराबर है कि ये तो होना ही है मेरे साथ. But we are all not so convinced about it, right? So that passion is not there inside us, because that belief is not there inside us, because those imaginations are not there inside us.
तो सर वो जो बेंच वाली बात आपने बोली, तो वो उनको वो थॉट उस बेंच पे बैठ के आया था,
हाँ,
इसलिए उसको सिंबलाइज करने के
symbolize
लिए
करके
वो.
उसे, हाँ.
अच्छा.
So that is what he has symbolized it. That is what he is. So what he is indirectly telling you is nothing is impossible in this world.
Right, sir.
So first you have to dream, and then you have to work towards it. See, I will tell you, what I am telling you is not something. See, it will be challenging to you because you have some thought process right now till so far. Okay, so it may not fit in your thought process. Some of you may feel it is challenging, right? But trust me, you can go back and think about it, right? You can read books, and somewhere or the other, in some way or the other, what I am telling you will kind of resonate with what you are thinking, what you are reading. You should watch Akshay Kumar's interview on Aapki Adalat. So he was a cook, right? Then he started teaching martial arts. While he was teaching martial arts, right? While he was teaching martial arts, parents told him, "Yeah, you look good. Why don't you try modeling?" So he didn't have money, and uh, he didn't have money to spend on a studio, to go to a studio and take photographs. So he went to a bungalow, and there was a watchman. So he told the watchman that bungalow was of some film star or somebody, I don't remember. So he told the watchman that, can you allow me to go in this bungalow and take some photos? So the watchman said no. So he stood out and took photographs there. And now you know what? He owns that house. He went to meet Rajesh Khanna once for a role. Of course, Rajesh Khanna was planning to make a movie that time, which didn't come off. Today, now he's married to his daughter. See, there are a lot of things which can connect, because somewhere at subconscious level, even without your conscious mind knowing, if that thought goes inside you, it can give you dramatic results. And you can read and listen to the interviews of all the successful people in the world. Somewhere they dare to imagine, somewhere they dare to believe, and somewhere they will tell you that there was something inside me, probably the unconscious mind, which helped me reach there. See, imagine when your whole body starts working towards what you want to achieve. What can stop you? You get up in the morning, you're thinking about it. See, I will give you another example. Today, when you go on road, you will not realize the different models, different colors, different pickup, different types of cars which are moving around on the road. But once you plan to buy a car, then you will start noticing. Once you buy a car, then you will further start noticing, अरे ये तो इसके पास भी है, अरे वो तो उसके पास भी है. See, the things are around you only, but you will not notice it because your conscious mind will filter and use only that information which is important. Remember that our unconscious mind is not I'm sorry, our unconscious mind does not accept orders, right? I cannot order my unconscious mind. It can only accept suggestions in form of visuals. Now what happens is, if he is writing, my health is improving, and he is visualizing. If I take that person at the unconscious level and feed those images along with emotions that he is getting well, he is now healthy, the results will be remarkably quick. That is how NLP and hypnosis can help people in counseling, in coaching, in facilitation. That is why when you come to my meditation session, you feel so good. There is one more research I will tell you. So there was a lady who went through a heart transplantation, if I remember. It may not be heart, but some organ transplantation. Okay. This lady, after the plantation, she started liking chicken, and she also started liking beer. Right. So this research was done, and it was found that the person who had donated this organ, he was a young teenage boy who died unfortunate death in an accident, and he used to like chicken and beer. You should, if you really want to believe and read what I am understand what I am saying, you should read this book. I will. The name of the book is, I think, The Molecules of Belief. I will put the link. Uh, I will put the photo of this book in the WhatsApp group. That is one of the best books I have ever read. This is written by Dr. Bruce Lipton, if I remember the name of the author right, and he has been an expert researcher on single cells, and he tells you that this see uh, when scientists discovered DNA, they all went gaga that okay, there is a nucleus and it has DNA, and this DNA has the material, has the ability to transfer information from uh, one person to another, from father to child, from mother to child, and so on. But he says that this is not completely true. Our uh, the cell, the liquid in this cell around the nucleus, I think it is called cytoplasm, if I remember it right. It also has the ability to transfer the information from one cell to another. And he has done many experiments. He has done experiments on tapeworm. You should go and read that book if you have not done so. And his conclusions will be mind blowing. So it is not only that uh, your your nervous system has the ability to remember. Your cells, the cytoplasm in your cell also has the ability to remember things. Yeah, The Biology of Belief by Bruce Lipton, you're right there. So that is one of the best books I have read so far. Okay. So this will go on. So let's forget it. I'm
So in
sorry.
this, there is another issue, sir. One is the cellular memory, sir. And other is, sir, there are three brains, at least till now, they're found in our body. The first brain is the
See,
brain itself,
what
sir.
I will tell you is I will tell you one thing. Okay. So
Sir,
instead of making things very complicated, okay, let us make it simple. Okay. Our mind has two parts. One is conscious mind and unconscious mind. We will learn through NLP and hypnosis how we can influence this unconscious mind. See, instead of making things complicated, right? Let us make it simple so that people can understand and people can use it. Right? How does see we eat rice and dal every day, right? How does it matter to us how rice and dal is grown? Right? So start, instead of going backwards and trying to kind of making our things complicated. Let's make it easier and start moving forward. Okay. Start using whatever we know in the simplest of terms to use it in our lives and make it easier. Does it make sense? चीजों को इतना कॉम्प्लिकेटेड बनाने के बजाय उसको
Hey,
सिंपल
sir,
बना के उसको
I won't speak in future, sir. I'm sorry. I
no
was
no it is not
thinking
like
of
that. No
I'm making people aware, sir. These are recent
no I'm
things.
not.
These are not old
See,
things.
I'm
These are
not telling.
recent things.
See I have not told you anything. See I have not told you anything.
Yeah, but I only spoke it, na, sir.
So that is what you are taking. That is see that is what we call it as connection. See, I'm not telling you. I'm telling everyone. But you are taking it on yourself, and you are explaining that why you are taking it on yourself. What I am telling everyone is, instead of making things difficult, why don't we make it easier in a way we can understand and we can use it? Does it make sense? Is what
Yes,
I'm.
sir.
Yeah, so
Yes,
that's
please.
it.
Please go ahead. Go
So
ahead.
so there is so I'm not singling it out to anyone. However, if somebody is feeling that I am getting singled out, then that is your way of thinking. I'm not doing it that way. In fact, I enjoy it because when more people ask questions, the more deeper we can go. Right? The more deeper we can go, the more clarity we have. Right? And what happens is we learn from each other. Otherwise, I could have muted everyone and I could have said, okay, I am telling you and you listen, and then we all could have gone home. But I'm not doing that because we are learning from each other. Okay. So, first thing, very beautiful thing which we learned from Dr. Bedi is that writing affirmations work, and I agree with it. Writing affirmations will work, right? If there is some uh, visuals also added to it, and it will work many folds. If you bypass his conscious mind, connect with his unconscious and feed everything in his unconscious mind. So what you are saying is actually you are validating whatever I am saying. You feel you are contradicting, but whatever you are saying is actually what you are validating whatever I am saying. Okay. So now when we talk about NLP, you can use it to work on three stages. One is to remove negativity, second is to increase positivity, and third is to achieve success. Okay. Remove negativity, increase positivity, and achieve success. Now, when you remove negativity, doesn't mean that your positivity has increased. So you remove negativity, increase positivity and motivation, and help you achieve success. So when you remove negativity, you become a kind of a counselor and a healer. When you increase positivity, you become a motivator. And when you help people achieve what they want in their lives, you achieve success. Right? Now, if you look at today's world, today's complex world, we are beaten at the subconscious every day. Stress is the highest today, right? Stress is the highest today. Now, why stress is highest today? Because we want to do so many things. We want to achieve so many things in so much of time. 50 years before, right? How many people had car? How many people have cars today? 50 years before, how many had even television set? How many of us have today? 50 years before, if you had money, you didn't know what to do. टुडे जितना भी पैसा आएगा उतना कम है. Stress is the highest today. COVID has further increased that intensity. You switch on television, it bombards you with negativity. Social media, when you look at social media, the post, you tend to feel that you're low somewhere. Like somebody is having a vacation in Canada, you can't even go out of Bombay. So that gives you somewhere that kind, you are inferior, your life is inferior. Value system is deteriorating every day, right? And I have got n examples for that as well, but due to lack of time, we will just move ahead. Relationships. Today, relationships have been broken. It have been disintegrated, right? 50 years before. Now, this is also very interesting. When I posted this message that 70 years before, anxiety and depression was unheard of. So I got a response to that message saying that don't mislead people. In 1886, first case of anxiety and depression was identified by so and so scientist. I said, I just said that 70 years before in our country, anxiety and depression was unheard of. Doesn't mean that it didn't exist. Anxiety and depression existed even when we were living in caves. In baboons, in monkeys, anxiety and depression can be seen. So anxiety and depression is not uncommon. However, as human beings, it is the gift of modern world to us today. 50 years before, 70 years before, anxiety and depression was not so common, right? Today, if I remember right, and Dr. Bedi will validate it, the research says that 1 out of 7 suffers from anxiety and depression. Right. Now, why these cases have increased dramatically in last 50, 70 years? Right. That is because of the way we live. Our moral values have gone down. Our society has disintegrated. 50 years before, 70 years before, we were living in joint families. So we had a support of each other. Now today that support is gone. Now we are living in nuclear family. Even today, if you go to villages, I've gone to villages. Farmers in the evening, those villagers will sit together in the evening at and they will talk, they will discuss, they will share. If something happens to one person in that village, rest of them will come and kind of try to help him. If there is a celebration in one person's house, all will go there. So there is some connection, that emotional connection. Human beings have survived the hostile environment when they were living in caves because of two reasons. What is there? What are those two reasons? One is because of our ability to think negative, and second, our ability to live together. If humans have lived in isolation, we wouldn't have been living today, right? Role models. We have great role models even today, but we don't see them. We don't see them in social media, not on TV, not on movies. So all this has together has increased negativity in us further. What we can do with NLP is that we can change our perceptions, we can change our beliefs, we can improve our attitude, we can make it more positive, we can increase our self-awareness, we can beat stress, we can improve our health, remove addiction, we can remove past painful memories, we can remove psychosomatic disorders, we can remove sleep disorders, right? We can find solutions to the problems we are facing. See, right now I am standing here, I may be having a lot of problems, and the solutions will be obvious, but they are not here, I cannot see them. We can, using the power of subconscious mind, we can see solutions, we can see opportunities, we can even find purpose of our lives. We can improve our communication with self, others and nature. We can achieve success. We can attract health, wealth, money, fame, happiness. One simple thing I will ask you. If you close your eyes and think about your spouse, think about your spouse. What kind of image do you see of your spouse? Of course, if you are married. Yeah, remembering facts doesn't make life easy. See, facts, what are facts? Facts are our perceptions. We should, when you attend my NLP practitioners course, I will explain you what is perceptions, how they are formed. Lack of people will look at the same thing. All this lack people who are looking at the same thing will have different interpretations. And we have a universal modeling process, a beautiful model which explains this behavior. See, I will tell you one interesting thing, and you can beat me for that. See, people who are from pharma company will validate my point. Companies will spend money on drugs, on developing drugs, because that will make them make money. They will not invest to research on things that cannot make money for them. For example, say NLP, say placebo effect. How much research have been done? How much of it is used today in the modern world as a medicine? I have come across doctors, like, and I have huge respect for the doctors. I survived COVID because of them. But there are doctors. You have skin problem, you will go to them. They will show you photographs of the skin problems and further kind of increase negativity, fear in you. I had one friend who became my friend. She is in Australia. A psychiatrist told her that you have schizophrenia. She locked herself in a room for 5 years, assuming she had schizophrenia. So when you think about your spouse, what kind of image comes to your mind? If you see your spouse as happy, smiling, loving at you, looking at you affectionately, that relationship is going to be great. If you see your spouse grumpy, shouting, complaining, screaming, angry, will that be relationship happy? Now imagine one small image of your spouse in your mind can change your behavior towards her. If you replace that image with something else, your behavior will change. You should watch my one video which I have posted on some modalities in my YouTube channel. This state of hypnosis where I connect with your subconscious is a natural state like sleeping. I can reprogram your subconscious so that you can go for exercise. Most common fear, second most common fear is public speaking. Improve your leadership skills, achieve success, remove fears, deal with anxiety and depression. Success is a combination of conscious and unconscious mind. So you have anything to share? You can go ahead before I talk about. I will not take more than 5-7 minutes. And I would recommend that tomorrow 5:30 meditation. You should join, and then you should register for become a NLP life coach. So it's a 4-hour free session where I'm going to explain what is life coach, uh, how coaching and counseling are different, how we can combine this using NLP techniques and hypnosis as well.
So I have one question over here.
Yeah, please. Yeah, please go ahead.
So basically,
I'm not able to.
NLP coach program which we are planning to start maybe on.
Your voice is not clear. It is breaking.
So my question is, am I audible?
Yeah, yeah.
The program which you are going to start on 20th. So what would be the time span and how many classes will be there? What would be the schedule for that particular program?
I'm going to share you. I'm going to share with you. See,
Okay.
okay. So, okay. So now See, this half-day course become a NLP life coach is if you are interested in becoming a life coach, use NLP techniques in your profession. Whether you are a trainer, facilitator, coach, counselor, therapist, psychiatrist, dietitian, gym instructor, yoga practitioner, mental health practitioner, Reiki, tarot reading, and healer, and so on. If you are from any of these profession, even if you are from corporate, manager, leader, L&D professional, HR professional, and you want to learn these skills to use it on others, then you should join NLP Life Coach. Now, this 4-hour session is going to be free. Okay. However, I am not going to give you a certificate for this 4-hour session. And when you attend the session, you will know why I am not giving a certificate for this. After this program, I am going to start NLP practitioners course. So I am going to explain all that in my upcoming slides. Okay. And before we close, we will do this manifestation technique. So I suggest you continue there. Don't assume it as a classroom training, a school. Because of the discussion, the program can get extended, so it doesn't matter. We are lucky to kind of go through the subject in detail. Okay. So the first program which I am going to talk about is transformation workshop. In this workshop, we are going to remove negativity, increase positivity, and help people achieve success. Right. Now, people who are dealing with anxiety, with depression, negativity, and all sort of mental issues. Right. Now, when I talk about these mental issues, if they are severe cases like bipolar disorder, suicidal tendency, anything which is severe, then we don't deal with it. We leave it to psychiatrist. So we don't get into that. So that is the area which Dr. Bedi should take care of. It is not our part, right? We deal with common problems that stop you from living a happy, healthy life and achieve success, right? And I can give you n number of examples, but lack of time. But you should, when you join on in NLP coach certificate, I'm going to share a lot of information. We will have our past participants also there in that program. You can ask them how they felt during the program. Okay. So now this program which I am doing is to remove negativity. Once you remove negativity, then we can motivate them, increase positivity, and help them achieve success, what they want to achieve in their life. So we all will have different objectives, different purpose, different dreams, right? Everybody will have their own dreams which are unique, right? So what I am going to do is I am going to understand individual challenges, what negativity they want to remove and what kind of success they want to achieve. Based on that, we are going to use these techniques. These techniques are going to be used 5 Thursdays, 1 hour every week. So every Thursday we are going to meet. These are tentative timings. I can change it, but more or less they are going to remain the same. 1 hour every week, 5 Thursdays most probably, 1 hour, and starting from 14th April. So 1 hour we will meet every week. We will use different techniques. Like we use meditation. There are many techniques in NLP. We are going to use these techniques together to remove negativity and then increase positivity. And then feed your unconscious mind with the dream you always wanted to live. And I will tell you the process as well. Okay. Now, I am charging for this session for the benefit of the people. Only 2,700 rupees all inclusive. And you can pay it in 3 parts. So people who are interested in joining have to pay only 900 rupees per month. If the session goes for 3 months, total 2,700 rupees. And along with this, I'm going to do 2 one-to-one coaching sessions and counseling sessions also. Now in this coaching and counseling session, I'm going to make an action plan with you of what we can do. Plus, I am going to use one-to-one techniques also in these 2 sessions. Okay, so 5 weekly sessions, 2 1-to-1 sessions, plus we will have regular meditation sessions also during the process. And I will also teach you mindful meditation, very simple. We will practice it also together so that we can use it regularly, very simple, and it will help you continue to improve your self awareness, increase positivity. This is also, if you complete these 5 days plus 2 sessions, 1-to-1 sessions, you will also get a certificate of participation. Right. So we will give that you have participated in this program, and you have to attend this course also this day, power of subconscious mind session, right? Because that this is a theory part we are not going to cover again. So do you have any questions for this? Yeah, so 5 Thursdays, I'm going to charge 2,700 rupees only. 5 1-hour sessions, 2 1-to-1 session, plus a certificate, plus free weekly meditation sessions. So if you have any questions about this course, you can ask me, or you can say, I will go ahead with the NLP certification course. Now, after you attend this NLP coach program, so you will get a model. You will learn a model how to use these techniques for different objectives. So that we are going to understand and lot more. After this, we are going to start NLP certification course. This is 5 Sundays. Okay. Starting from 17th of April. This is going to be 30-hour course. So every Sunday, 6 hours course. You will learn 25 NLP techniques and 20 topics. And it is going to be step-by-step learning. So I will also teach you how to take a person in deeper subconscious state. Right. I will also teach you how you can design and customize your own techniques. How you can make it work on everyone. So far, my success rate is 100%. If the person wants to, I can guarantee you 100% I can take him at deeper state of relaxation. Any person, I can take him at deeper state of relaxation, whether it is on Zoom or classroom or in the classroom. So you will learn how to make it work on everyone. You will learn how to use it on self, how to use it on others, and also use it in groups. This is though it is an online session, it is a practical session. I will demonstrate, and then you can get to practice it on each other. You can watch my techniques on YouTube also. I have uploaded it there. I will also teach you communication model there, how to improve and make your communication effective with self, with others, and the environment or the universal power. Okay. These meditation techniques also you will learn, which I have designed. You can learn it, you can use it on others, you can use it on groups, you can start your own meditation sessions, your own NLP sessions, law of attraction session, subconscious mind session, whatever you want. The recordings are there on YouTube, you can look at them anytime. You will learn deeper and wider application of NLP. See, people go, they learn NLP, but they don't know where to practice, they don't know how to use it. I'm not saying that everyone, but most of them, after learning NLP techniques, they don't know how to use it. Plus, these NLP techniques may not work on everyone unless you take the person in deeper state of relaxation. You can use this. This can be used, learned by leaders, managers, trainers, coaches, corporate employees, people who are into motivation, sales and marketing people, people who are into a profession where communication and influencing is important, counselors, therapists, uh, even doctors, lawyers come to our programs. There are many doctors who have attended our programs. Doctors means doctors, surgeons, because if the treatment is longer, right? if there is a long treatment happening of the patient, then he has to remain positive to for those medicines and uh, process to work. So many doctors learn it, but they don't have time, so they send them to us so that we can use it on them and make them feel positive all the time. Counselors, therapists, healers, yoga, meditation, gym instructors, dietitians, all can use this NLP technique, right? Emotional wellness, Reiki. So the process is that you get handouts, you get recordings of the techniques, and you come back for practice sessions. So after the certification is over, it is not that everything is over. We come back and practice, join regular practice sessions. Now this for this the pricing is as a special pricing is uh, 14,250, which you can pay it in three parts of 74750 each. So you can pay this in three parts of 4750. You get a certificate of NLP life coach plus NLP practitioner as well. And these are the techniques we are going to cover. These are the theory part we are going to cover. So you learn hypnosis also. You learn how to design your own techniques, right? And the leadership
So,
program. Yeah. And if you
so
have
one
any,
thing, sir.
yeah.
So 6 hours, sir. How can the mind concentrate, sir? 6 hours.
See, you will be surprised. 6 hours. If I do five sessions, 5 days in stress, also you will be able to concentrate. That is my responsibility. You will, in fact, you will
No,
not. आपको पता भी नहीं चलेगा कि आपके 5-6 घंटे कैसे गए.
sir.
Because the
Okay, you may be telling correct in this with your
see
experience, sir.
ऐसा है, मैं आपको बता रहा हूँ. See, that is what see, यही तो मैं कह रहा हूँ. अभी पूरा सेशन का मतलब क्या था कि आपका जो इंफॉर्मेशन है, जो आपने इंफॉर्मेशन आपके माइंड में जो स्टोर किया हुआ है, वो इंफॉर्मेशन आपकी अभी भी आपको रूल कर रहा है.
नहीं सर, मैं
अगर
कुछ
जो,
और बोलना
हाँ
चाहती
बताइए,
हूँ सर.
बोलिए ना, बोलिए ना.
Sir, as ladies, as mothers
मैडम
and
ऐसा
all,
क्या, लेडीज
work we
लेडीज है,
have, na sir. We
सॉरी,
have some work to do also, na.
सी
6 hours
सी
together, sir.
दैट इज समथिंग आई कांट हेल्प. अगर जो आपके पास काम है तो फिर आप वो काम करिए, आप कोर्स मत करिए. अभी
My
आपको
service
क्या
is
चाहिए फिर, मीन्स आपको क्या चाहिए, मैं पूरा आपको 1 घंटे में सिखा के छोड़ दूं, ऐसा आपको चाहिए?
if we could prolong the course and decrease the time a little
अगर
bit,
जो
sir.
एक अभी जो कॉर्पोरेट में काम करने वाले लोग हैं, बराबर है, उनको तो सर्टिफिकेशन जल्दी चाहिए ना. हु इज गोइंग टू वेट? ऑलरेडी 5 संडेज बोलेंगे तो 5 हफ्ते उनको रुकना है, 1.5 महीना रुकना है. अगर जो मैं इसको 10 दिन में करूंगा, 10 महीने में 10 संडे करूंगा, इन 10 संडे में लोगों को दूसरे काम आ सकते हैं, तो वो लोग फिर उस बाकी के 10 संडे तक अपने आप को ब्लॉक करके रखेंगे. See, we have to think from all the aspects now. Of course, you will get 45 minutes break in between. So it will be from 11 to 1 or 1:15. Then from 2 to 5. 2 to 5 में 11 to 1 we will do the theory part. Then when we come back, I will demonstrate the technique and then you start using it on each other. So you will never feel कि ये 6 घंटे कहाँ गए. हाँ, अब ये 6 घंटे देखिए, इस दुनिया में जिनको आगे बढ़ना है, जिनको अपने सपने पूरे करने हैं, उनको क्या करना पड़ेगा? अभी आपने अपने सबकॉन्शियस माइंड में तो डाल दिया, लेकिन सिर्फ सबकॉन्शियस माइंड में डालने से हो जाएगा नहीं, आपको उसके लिए एक्शंस लेने पड़ेंगे. अब वो एक्शंस आप कैसे लोगे, टाइम कैसे निकालोगे, ये आपको डिसाइड करना है. मुझे आगे बढ़ना था, मैंने सेशन ऑर्गेनाइज किया. आपको आगे बढ़ना है, आप सेशन में आए. अब इसके आगे इसको कैसे लेके जाना है, ये आप डिसाइड करोगे. ऐसे इंसान के सभी के पास 24 घंटे. एवरीबडी हैज गॉट 24 आवर्स इन लाइफ. किसी के पास कम नहीं है, किसी के पास ज्यादा नहीं है, और सभी के पास काम है. ऐसा कोई व्यक्ति नहीं है बंबई में जिसके पास काम नहीं है. सही है. तो ये टाइम कैसे निकालेंगे ये आपको देखना है। आपको आगे बढ़ना है तो आपको टाइम निकालना पड़ेगा। अब मैं मंडे टू सैटरडे काम करता हूँ, मैं कॉर्पोरेट के लिए ट्रेनिंग भी करता हूँ, मैं उनको प्रपोजल्स भी बना के देता हूँ, बराबर है। मैं वीक में ट्रेनिंग्स भी करता हूँ, प्लस फ्री सेशंस भी करता हूँ। कल सुबह उठ के 5:30 बजे मैं मेडिटेशन का सेशन भी करूंगा, प्लस संडे को मैं एनएलपी भी सिखाऊंगा। तो मुझे जिंदगी में कुछ करना है तो मुझे ये सब करना पड़ेगा। अब वो कैसे होगा वो आपको डिसाइड करना है। अभी यही मैं इतनी देर से सिखा रहा हूं, आपका पास्ट एक्सपीरियंस करने से पहले ही आप सोच लेते हो अरे कैसे करूंगा, कैसे होगा, तो नहीं होगा वो। आप पहले सोच लो मुझे ये करना है, उसके बाद अभी सोचना शुरू करो ये कैसे होगा। जो करने वाले हो उसी के ऊपर क्वेश्चन मार्क डाल दोगे तो आपकी गाड़ी आगे कैसे बढ़ेगी। आपको क्या लग रहा है, व्हाट डू यू थिंक? हमारे लाइफ में ये जो वर्ड्स है ना, ये बहुत खतरनाक वर्ड्स हैं। कैसे होगा?
सर कैन आई से समथिंग?
या प्लीज।
सभी के पास कुछ ना कुछ जरूरी जरूर होता है, हमारे पास भी है, लेकिन मुझे ये लगता है कि अगर मैं ये कर लूंगा तो जो चीजें मैं कर पा रहा हूँ उसको बहुत एफिशिएंटली और कम टाइम में कर पाऊंगा।
अभी आपको जिंदगी में आगे बढ़ना है।
यस।
सपोज आई एम अ ट्रेनर नाउ, बराबर है, मैं ट्रेनर हूं, मुझे जिंदगी में आगे बढ़ना है, बराबर। मुझे भी बड़ा घर चाहिए, मुझे भी बड़ी गाड़ी चाहिए, मुझे भी पैसा चाहिए, मुझे भी नाम चाहिए। आई वॉन्ट पीपल टू नो मी कि हाँ संजय गोयल करके एक ट्रेनर है जो लोगों को एनएलपी में माहिर है, हिप्नोसिस में माहिर है, जो लीडरशिप का ट्रेनिंग प्रोग्राम्स में माहिर है, जो पर्सनल इफेक्टिवनेस की ट्रेनिंग्स में माहिर है। लोग मुझे प्रीफर करें ट्रेनिंग्स के लिए, लोग मेरे पास आए, इंडिया से बाहर आए, ये सब मैं चाहता हूं। तो उसके लिए मुझे मेहनत करनी पड़ेगी। मैंने एक चीज देखी है, देखिए मैं मेरा पर्सनल एक्सपीरियंस बता रहा हूं। मैं पिछले 1.5 साल से फ्री सेशंस करता हूं। मैंने अभी आपको ये सारा ज्ञान फ्री में दे दिया, बराबर। मेरे प्रोग्राम में 150 लोगों ने रजिस्टर किया था, आए 20 लोग। अब ये 150 में से 130 लोगों को बहुत काम थे इसलिए वो नहीं आए, लेकिन इनके ये 130 लोगों के काम कभी खत्म नहीं होने वाले। लेकिन अगर जो तुमको आगे बढ़ना है, फिर 1 साल के बाद प्रमोशन आ जाएगा। अब आपकी स्किल्स और दूसरे की स्किल सेम होगी तो आपको प्रमोट क्यों करेगा कोई? आपको अपनी स्किल्स बढ़ानी पड़ेगी। स्किल्स बढ़ाने के लिए आपको टाइम निकालना पड़ेगा। लोगों के पास क्या होता है, बाद में जिंदगी निकल जाती है, लोग दौड़ते हैं, सुबह 8 बजे की गाड़ी पकड़ने के लिए दौड़ते हैं, घर पे आने के लिए ट्रेन पकड़ने के लिए दौड़ते हैं, घर पे रिटर्न आने के लिए ट्रैफिक में दौड़ते हैं, गाड़ी भगाते हैं, बाइक दबाते हैं। अगर जो आप किसी को भी पूछोगे रुका के तो बोलेगा नहीं मेरे पास टाइम नहीं है, मैं जल्दी में हूं। लेकिन आप उसको पूछो कि आपको जाना कहाँ है, तो क्या बताएगा? वो बोलेगा घर जाना है। ठीक है, लेकिन आपको जाना कहाँ है? तो उसको नहीं पता है। हमको हमारी जिंदगी से करना क्या है ये हमको पता है क्या? हमें जिंदगी में पहुंचना कहाँ है? What is that I want to achieve?
The people with less clarity are more busy.
The people with no clarity are maximum busy. अब एक भाजी वाला भी बिजी है, बराबर। बिजी तो सब है इस दुनिया में। आप किसी को भी पूछो मेरे पास टाइम नहीं है, तो टाइम नहीं है मतलब ऐसा नहीं कि उसके पास टाइम नहीं है। He doesn't give priority to your he is not giving priority to his dreams and goals. वो जो रोज की जिंदगी ना, हम उसको कहते हैं, हम हिंदी में उसको कहते हैं कोलू का बैल, अंग्रेजी में क्या कहते हैं मुझे मालूम नहीं। उसके गले में घंटी भी डाल देता है इसलिए, क्योंकि वो जब घंटी बजती है तो उसको ऐसा लगता है वो अकेला नहीं है, और वो गोल गोल घूमता रहता है, गोल गोल घूमता रहता है, पहुंचता कहीं नहीं है। घड़ी की ये जो कांटे हैं ये गोल गोल घूमते हैं, कभी नहीं रुकते, बिजी रहते हैं, लेकिन कहीं नहीं पहुंचते, रहते वो वहीं है। जिंदगी में अगर जो हमें आगे बढ़ना है तो हमें अपने को बढ़ाने के लिए, अपने सेल्फ डेवलपमेंट के लिए, अपने ग्रोथ के लिए समय निकालना पड़ेगा, पैसा निकालना पड़ेगा और उसके ऊपर अपने ऊपर इन्वेस्ट करना पड़ेगा। हम सोचते हैं मैंने स्कूल में पढ़ाई कर लिया, कॉलेज में पढ़ाई कर लिया, अब हो गया, अब मैंने एमबीए कर लिया, अब मैं आगे बढ़ूंगा। नहीं, जो स्किल्स है, जो नॉलेज है, ये गेन करना कंटिन्यूअस प्रोसेस है। और जो बात ये समझता है वो आता है, वो अपनी जेब से पैसा देके आता है। अब जब मैंने एनएलपी और हिप्नोसिस सीखा, मैंने एक के पास जाके नहीं सीखा, मैंने 10 लोगों को जाके सीखा और उनको पैसे दिए। मैंने कोई भी फ्री सेशन में नहीं सीखा। मैं लोगों को फ्री में देता हूं, लेकिन जब मैं लोगों के फ्री सेशन में जाके देखता हूं तो कुछ नहीं देते हो फ्री में। खाली वो अपने प्रोग्राम के बारे में बताते हैं, पैसा बताते हैं, 2 चीज बताते हैं, छोड़ देते हैं। आपको ऐसा लगता है कुछ नहीं मिला। मैं मेरी जेब से पैसे खर्ची करके, मैं अपनी जिंदगी का एक्सपीरियंस जो मैंने इतने सालों में इकट्ठा किया, वो मैं आपको फ्री में दे रहा हूं, 1.5-2 घंटे। सही है। और वो लेने के लिए लोगों के पास समय नहीं है, तो उनका भगवान मालिक है। अगर जो आपको नेगेटिविटी से निकलना है, वही मैं बार बार कहता हूं, वो जिंदगी के स्पाइरल से निकलना है, नेगेटिविटी से निकलना है, जिंदगी में आगे बढ़ना है। आपको पता है बिल गेट्स ने एक इंटरव्यू में क्या कहा था? बिल गेट ने एक इंटरव्यू में कहा था, इन द एज ऑफ 20s आई हैव नॉट इवन टेकन संडे हॉलीडेज। मतलब 20s के एज में उन्होंने संडेज को भी छुट्टी नहीं ली। जब 20 के जवान लड़के जो कर रहे होते हैं, वो भाई साहब क्या कर रहा था? काम कर रहा था। दैट इज वाई इज द रिचेस्ट पर्सन इन द वर्ल्ड। हम सोचते हैं कि यार मैंने 8 घंटे ड्यूटी कर ली तो मेरा काम हो गया, खत्म। मीन्स दिस इज नॉट डायरेक्टेड टू व्हाट आपने क्वेश्चन किया। आपके क्वेश्चन जेन्युइन होंगे, हो सकता है आपके पास छोटा बच्चा हो, वो दूध पी रहा होगा, उसको क्लीन करना होगा, तो आपके आपकी परिस्थितियां होगी, जायज होंगे आपके पास। देखिए, जब 10th का एग्जाम होता है तो सबको सेम पेपर मिलता है, भले एक गरीब का बेटा हो या मुकेश अंबानी का बेटा हो, पेपर सबको सेम ही मिलता है। अब वो गरीब का बच्चा बोलेगा, अरे मेरे को तो ट्यूशन भी नहीं था, मैं तो स्कूल भी नहीं गया, मेरे पास तो किताबें भी नहीं थे, तो उसको उस बेसिस पे इवेल्युएट नहीं किया जाता। इवेल्युएट किया जाता है कि उसको मार्क्स कितने मिले, उसके कंडीशंस को इवेल्युएट नहीं किया जाता। आज मुझे आप बताइए कि मुकेश अंबानी के बेटे को कितने लोग पहचानते हैं, उसका कॉन्ट्रीब्यूशन क्या है? जबकि मुकेश अंबानी के बेटे के पास सब कुछ है, वो बेस्ट टीचर ला सकता है, वो बेस्ट कंडीशंस है उसके पास, बेस्ट बुक्स ला सकता है, लेकिन वो सबसे इंटेलेक्चुअल आदमी है। तो इंटेलेक्चुअल आदमी कौन बनता है? जिसको जरूरत होती है, जो कोशिश करता है, जो मेहनत करता है, जिसको लगता है कि नहीं मुझे वहां पहुंचना है, मुझे मेरी जिंदगी को मीनिंगफुल बनाना है। आई होप यू अंडरस्टैंड मैं क्या कह रहा हूं, कि मेरी जिंदगी को सार्थक बनाना है। मेरे में और बाकी के लोगों में क्या फर्क है? मैं इंसान की जिंदगी जी रहा हूं, जानवर भी 24 घंटे काम करते हैं, जानवर भी बिजी रहते हैं। मुझे मेरी जिंदगी को कैसे डिस्टिंक्ट बनाना है, मुझे कैसे लोगों की जिंदगी में वैल्यू क्रिएट करना है, उनकी जिंदगी में डिफरेंस पैदा करना है। बराबर है। मैं यहाँ फ्री सेशन करता हूँ, लोगों को बोलता हूँ कि भैया मेरा ब्रोशर आगे फॉरवर्ड कर दो। 10 में से एक आदमी फॉरवर्ड करता है, जैसे डॉक्टर बेदी है, उनको लोगों की जिंदगी में कुछ वैल्यू क्रिएट करना है, इसलिए वो कर रही है। बाकी के लोग भी करते होंगे, मुझे मतलब मुझे जो इसके बारे में पता है, गीता है, उन्होंने किया। नहीं तो लोग मेरा ब्रोशर भी फॉरवर्ड नहीं करते, सोचते हैं जाने दो ना, अपने को क्या करना है। मतलब हम छोटी छोटी चीजें भी जिंदगी में आगे बढ़ने के लिए तैयार करने की कोशिश नहीं करते, जबकि अपॉर्चुनिटी सब कुछ अपने यहाँ है। और फिर हम किसको ब्लेम करते हैं? गवर्नमेंट को ब्लेम करते हैं, किस्मत को ब्लेम करते हैं, लोगों को ब्लेम करते हैं, पेरेंट्स को ब्लेम करते हैं। हम 24 घंटे लोगों को ब्लेम करते हैं अपनी परिस्थितियों के लिए, क्योंकि वो आसान काम है। मुश्किल काम क्या है? मेरी जिंदगी खुद बनाने की जिम्मेदारी मैं लूं। मेरे में वो है क्या कि मैं मेरी जेब से पैसा इन्वेस्ट करके मैं जिंदगी में आगे बढ़ूं। कोई कंपनी आपके लिए पैसा खर्चा करके आपको आगे नहीं बढ़ाएगी, आपको खुद को आगे बढ़ाना होगा। फिर आप वो लेवल पे पहुंच जाओगे तब कंपनी देगी आपको पैसा, बहुत देगी। आपको आपकी वैल्यू क्रिएट करनी पड़ेगी, लोगों को बताना पड़ेगा मैं ये कर सकता हूँ,
ये मैनिफेस्टेशन वगैरह हम करने वाले थे ना आज, तो
हाँ भी
वो
मैं,
रह गया।
आपके पास कोई क्वेश्चन है तो बोलिए, नहीं तो हम करेंगे अभी वही। आप उसके लिए यू विल हैव टू कीप योर कैमराज ऑन। Okay. So thank you, Ami, Shiva Guru, Arif, and Vishal for keeping your cameras on. Mani Raju, right? Thank you. Okay. So you can close your eyes. Acha, before you close your eyes, think about the kind of life you always wanted. आपको आपकी जिंदगी कैसी बनानी है उसके बारे में आप सोचिए। ओके, जैसे आप टाइम फ्रेम आप ही डिसाइड कर सकते हैं। इट्स लाइक द काइंड ऑफ लाइफ यू वांट, मे बी 3 years from now, 4 years from now, 5 years from now, 7 years from now. So think about the life, kind of life you always wanted. लाइफ में दी वेल्थ है ना, पैसे, गाड़ी, घर, रिलेशनशिप, फ्रेंड्स, कलीग्स, आपका जॉब या आपका बिजनेस कैसा होना चाहिए, आपके रिलेशनशिप, आपकी लाइफ कैसी होनी चाहिए, उसके बारे में आप सोचिए। सो आई विल वेट फॉर 30 seconds. ठीक है, तो आपने देख लिया आपका, यू डोंट हैव टू क्वेश्चन इट, खाली आप सोच लीजिए कि आपको आपका लाइफ कैसा चाहिए, बैंक बैलेंस कैसा चाहिए, रिलेशनशिप कैसा चाहिए, घर कैसा चाहिए, गाड़ी कैसा चाहिए, जॉब या बिजनेस होना चाहिए तो कैसा होना चाहिए, जॉब है तो बिजनेस पोजीशन कैसी होनी चाहिए, पोजीशन अगर जो वो होगी तो आपका कैबिन कैसा होगा, आपकी पोजीशन कंपनी में कैसी होगी, आपकी लाइफस्टाइल कैसी होगी, वो सारी चीजें सोच सकते हैं। ठीक है, ओके। तो आप एक थम्स अप दिखा सकते हैं, यू कैन शो अ थम्स अप इफ यू थॉट ऑफ द लाइफ यू ऑलवेज वांटेड। थम्स अप, थैंक यू, थैंक यू, गुड, थैंक यू। Okay, so close your eyes and slowly and steadily start focusing on your breath. Thank you. You can take 3 deep breaths. 1, 2, 3. As you take 3 deep breaths, you will notice your breath moving in rhythmic motion. आपकी जो breath है वो rhythmic motion में move हो रही है। Rhythm, सांसों का rhythm, you can experience that. Your lungs are expanding, breath going in, lungs contracting, your breath going out. When you bring your attention around your nostrils, you can feel the warmth of the air. As you focus on your nostrils and your breath moving in rhythmic motion, you will notice sooner or later you have a heightened senses of listening. छोटी छोटी आवाजें भी आपको साफ सुनाई देगी. आप अपना अटेंशन जब टंग पे लेके आएंगे तो you can feel your saliva on your tongue. You will feel heaviness around your nostrils. Slowly and steadily, you can bring your focus on your fingers and notice heightened sensation around your fingers. Once you start feeling heightened sensation around your fingers, you can slowly and steadily move your attention on your feet and notice heightened sensation around your feet. Once you notice heightened sensation around your feet, you can slowly and steadily bring your attention on your throat and notice dryness around your throat. While you notice dryness on your throat, you can bring your attention on your shoulders and notice sooner or later your shoulders are becoming heavy. When you experience heaviness around your shoulders, you can nod your head and let me know. Sooner or later, you will notice heaviness around your shoulders. When you notice heaviness around your shoulders, you can move your attention towards your elbows and hands and fingers and notice heaviness in your elbows and fingers. Your whole hand is becoming heavier and heavier and heavier. When your shoulders, your elbows, and your hands are becoming heavy, you can slightly nod your head and let me know. You can slowly and steadily bring your focus on your throat and notice dryness around your throat. When you notice dryness around your throat, you can gulp and make it wet. When you notice dryness around your throat, you can gulp it and make it wet. You can slowly and steadily bring your attention on your eyes and notice your eyes are becoming heavier. Your eyes are becoming heavier. They are becoming so heavy that you're finding it difficult to open your eyes. When your eyes become so heavy that it becomes difficult for you to open your eyes, you can nod your head and let me know. Thank you. Now I am going to count from 10 to 1 in reverse order. As I start counting from 10 to 1 in reverse order, you are going to experience deeper state of relaxation and we will connect with your unconscious. Are you ready? Great. 10. Deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper. 9. Deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper. 8. Deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper. 7. Deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper. 6. Deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper. 5. Deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper. 4. Deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper. 3. Deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper. 2. Deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper. 1. Now you can imagine or pretend to imagine that you are sitting on a chair. आप एक कुर्सी पर बैठे हैं और आपके हाथ में एक रिमोट है. आपके सामने एक बहुत बड़ा टीवी सेट है और उस टीवी पे क्या दिखेगा उसका पूरा कंट्रोल आपके हाथ में है, आपके रिमोट में. आप इसको स्विच ऑन करके आप अपना फ्यूचर इस टीवी पे क्रिएट कर सकते हैं. तो आप इसको स्विच ऑन करके यू कैन स्टार्ट creating a future for yourself. So see the kind of life you always wanted to live. The life which you had thought some minutes before. See yourself living that life. See the kind of wealth, the car, the house, the bank balance you always wanted to have. See the kind of job or business you always wanted to do. See the position you always wanted to achieve. See the relationships you always wanted to have. See your body language, your facial expressions, the confidence in your body, the brightness on your face, that smile of a confident man or a woman, the walk of success. See the people coming and congratulating you, your friends, your colleagues. See the loved ones appreciating you for your success and for your achievements. See the Almighty God, the divine power, blessing you from the sky. These blessings falling on your future and on you. Your body is hungrily absorbing those blessings. With these blessings, see the positive lights falling on your body and your body absorbing those positive energies. See those blessings and the positive lights falling on your future, making your future brighter, bolder, and beautiful, and more colorful. See the happiness on your face. See the loved ones coming and appreciating you, hugging you for your success. See your friends acknowledging your contribution, your boss, your colleagues, your relatives. See your business flourishing, your bank balance increasing. See yourself living a healthy life. See yourself having great relationships with everyone. See yourself spiritually enlightened. See yourself growing and flourishing in all the areas and walks of life. See those blessings falling on you and your future. You're feeling blessed, confident, motivated, positive about your future. I am requesting your unconscious. You can also request your unconscious to help you create this future you always wanted for yourself. Request your unconscious to support you, find solutions, find opportunities so that you can achieve the future you always wanted. When your unconscious accepts this suggestion, I will know, and you will breathe deeper 3 times. When you breathe deeper 3 times, I would know that your unconscious has accepted my suggestion. I will wait for 30 seconds. Once you are done, you can convert these pictures, these images of your beautiful future, and frame them with a golden frame. Convert this into pictures and frame them in the golden frame. Hang them in the beautiful corner of your subconscious mind, your unconscious mind, and request your unconscious to remind you to see your future, these images, every day as soon as you get up in the morning and before you go to sleep. Request your unconscious to help you focus all your energies to achieve your future. Each and every atom, molecule, each and every cell of your body is getting aligned to help you achieve the future you always wanted. Once you have hanged these beautiful images in beautiful part of your unconscious mind where you can see it at least 2 times a day. You can get up from the chair, and as I start counting from 1 to 5, you will come slowly from relaxation state to the normal state. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now I will count from 1 to 5 once again, and as I finish counting, you will slowly open your eyes. 1. Integrate. 2. Integrate. 3. All bodies and personalities integrate with your physical body totally and completely right now. 4. Integrate. 5. Integrate. You can slowly open your eyes. Now you can open your eyes, take your time and share how you felt. So you can use the chat box, but I would prefer that you unmute and tell me how you felt during the process. Yeah, Ami, you will have to unmute. I think you want to say something, so you need to unmute. Abhi, you will have to unmute. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Okay. I'm sorry. Just give me a minute. I will just take care of it. Give me 1 minute. I'm so sorry. Okay. Yeah, I had stopped that because during the process, if you unmute by mistake, then there is lot of noise in the background. I'm sure you will be able to unmute now. Can you unmute now?
Yes, we are able to.
Yeah. So I would like to hear from you how you felt during the process.
It was a very good experience, actually, where we could imagine or understand what we wanted to do. So
Right.
it's recorded in my mind, and I think I'll work towards it, actually. I could see a lot of colors and all that stuff during the process of,
Right.
during this process, actually.
Thank you very much for sharing. Yeah, sure. Yeah, Arif, would you like to share?
Yes, I felt very warm. And then I could see that my life is getting better, and whatever I wanted to be was within my grasp. And of course, I felt very nice later, felt very nice and cool. And what I'm happy to, also happy. And I saw my family together. And a lot of emotions coming back, because I was devoid of emotions for a long time. I saw a lot of emotions, a lot of love, all that happening, receiving and giving, all those things. And material things, that is not my priority at the moment.
Right.
But yes, of course, one does want to be recognized. And
Thank you. Thank you, Arif. Vishal, you want to say something?
No, sir, I was zoned out.
Sorry?
I was zoned out. I went into a little that unconscious state. I was not able to, consciously think.
Right. So that's the objective of this stage, that you don't think consciously, because as you start thinking consciously, then everything will go for a toss.
Yes.
So what I did was, half part of it was hypnosis and the half part was NLP. Okay. So
I
the
don't.
object,
I don't remember what happened.
yeah. So it doesn't matter because consciously you don't remember.
Yes.
But as soon as I started counting, I stopped counting. You opened your eyes. That tells me that even after you don't remember, still you were accepting my suggestions.
Yes.
Okay. So you have accepted your suggestions. Your unconscious has accepted my suggestions, and you will see the impact of these suggestions when your unconscious accepts in your life. Yeah, Dr. Bedi wants to say something.
I felt very relaxed.
Okay. So, if people write affirmations along with this, if they are able to imagine, plus if you are able to take them in deeper relaxation state and give them this positivity at subconscious level, then the results will be remarkable. So that was my point.
So,
Yeah, Ami wants to say something. I think you should go to the YouTube channel and see your own video again. You will realize the impact of my suggestions. And participants who had kept their cameras off, you will see the difference in their body language during my suggestions. You could see a lot of relaxation on Mugilan's face. You could see Vishal's head dropping down because of the deeper relaxation state. So a lot of things you will see there, right? You could see a lot of ease in people's expression. Yeah, me wanted to say something. Now you can unmute. You have to unmute. Now there is some problem. Shiva Guru, you want to say something? Shweta?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, you want to say something?
Sir, I went into deep sleep, sir. I don't remember anything.
Okay. So that's the best part. See, you feel that you were sleeping, but actually you were not sleeping. Your unconscious was listening to everything.
Yeah, I was listening. Whatever you were saying, sir, I was listening. But the thing is, after opening my eyes, I am not remembering much.
Yeah,
ऐसा लग
that
रहा है
is
कि deep sleep में थे.
so that is because you're consciously you don't remember, but at your unconscious level, you were all listening. All was happening.
Okay, sir. It was
Uh,
nice experience, sir.
thank you. Okay, so great. We will meet now tomorrow morning. Uh, I suggest that you join morning meditation session and experience how negativity can be removed from our system using the power of hypnosis, NLP. And I invite you to join on 20th Sunday 4 hour session, and you will see this 4 hour session. I'm sure they will be equally engaging. See now, we started at 8:30, right? It is already 2.5 hours, right? And 3, 3, 6, 9, 10 people are still there. And when we do 6 hour sessions, they are more engaging and exciting because uh, you already know the other participants, so you are quite open in interaction. Now here one-to-one interaction is not happening. Most of the time I am speaking and you are listening. there the interaction will be more. So you will enjoy it much more than what you are doing right now. And see, the idea is that the program is designed in a way that you learn these techniques and you go and use it. The more you use these techniques with others, the more I will say that my workshop has benefited you, right? Otherwise, it is very easy for me to do the entire thing in a day and give you a certificate and say, okay, done. But if you go somewhere and you are not able to practice those techniques, then my doing a session with me will be of no value. I want that participants who attend my session should genuinely benefit. Participants who come to my counseling session should genuinely benefit. And I can assure you, I have two WhatsApp groups and two meditation groups. There are participants who have done one-to-one counseling with me. There are participants in the group who have done my practitioner's course also, right? And you will find them in my coaching session on Sunday also. And they have really learned my techniques from me. And people have not come to me after 2 to 3 sessions. एक सेशन में ही मेरे साथ उनका जो है इश्यू रिजॉल्व हो जाता है. अगर जो बहुत ही ज्यादा डीप होगा तो 2 या 3 दिन, तो 2 से 3 सेशन. 3 सेशन के बाद धीरे धीरे आने की जरूरत नहीं पड़ती, बिकॉज वी वर्क एट डीपर सबकॉन्शियस लेवल. And in the NLP coach model, you will learn how. I would recommend that we all should learn these NLP techniques. आपको कहीं से भी सीखना है आप सीखो, but you should learn these NLP techniques. And when you learn this NLP with me along with hypnosis, you can work on everyone. जो भी आदमी ready है, you can work on him. Any person who is ready, who is eager to resolve his issues, you will be able to work with him effortlessly. In any profession you are, whether you are a trainer, facilitator, coach, counselor, therapist, psychiatrist, all these techniques will increase your impact of whatever you do manifolds. Reiki practitioner, healer, any profession. आप जो भी काम कर रही हो उसका जो इम्पैक्ट है वो मैनीफोल्ड्स बढ़ जाएगा. And you experienced it. You experienced it in my meditation session, manifestation session. If you are getting results with whatever I am telling you is right. नहीं तो ये सारा मैं जो बता रहा हूँ अगर जो काम नहीं करेगा तो जो टेक्निक है वो भी काम नहीं करेगी. And you can go on my YouTube channel and watch other techniques also. So it is all there. इस दुनिया में सब कुछ अपने सामने है, हमें दिखता नहीं है. It is all there in front of us. All opportunities are there. Jeff Bezos started online books. Anybody could have started it, right? The need was always there. So there is always opportunities are always going to be there. जो उसको देखता है, आइडेंटिफाई करता है, उसके पीछे काम करता है, वही सक्सेसफुल होता है. सब कोई भी देख सकता है वो, लेकिन हर कोई देखता नहीं है. देखता एक ही है, और जो देखता है और वो करता है उसी को सक्सेस मिलता है. डू यू वांट टू कंटिन्यू टू हैंग विथ योर नेगेटिविटी, or do you want to live your negativity and live a positive life? Do you want to grow in your profession? If the answer is yes, then you should immediately enroll for these sessions. If you have any questions, you are free to ask. I will wait for 30 seconds and then I will close. To further increase the positivity, I will request you to share our creatives, our flyers with your friends, colleagues and groups so that they also come, join, benefit and use and create positivity in their lives. They will value you for the contribution you have done in their lives. So I will wait for 30 seconds. If you have any questions, further you are free to ask. So there is no offense. I don't take anything negatively. In fact, I take every opportunity to learn. And I don't say that I am an expert. Yes, with my past experience, I have worked with so many people, people who suffer from insomnia. People have challenged me. I have not been able to sleep for 4 days. If you could sleep, make me sleep only for 2 hours. I will really kind of accept that you have really learned NLP and hypnosis. And the person slept for exactly 2 hours. I told her subconscious to make her sleep only for 2 hours. Exactly after 2 hours, she woke up. With broken relationships, people have come to me with broken relationships, and they were going through a lot of trauma, tough times. So thank you very much. See you tomorrow 5:30 a.m. Bye and take care. This is Sanjay Goyal signing off. If you have anything to ask at a personal level, you're free to call me or message me on my WhatsApp number. Thank
Okay,
you.
sir. Thank you, sir. Good night,
Welcome.
sir.
Thank you, sir. Good night.
Thank you, Sanjay.
Thank
Good
you. Good
night.
night.
Thank you all.
Good
Bye-bye.
night. Bye. Take care.